So I haven't told you guys this?
No, but I'm not surprised.
So I thought as a second grader that glasses were really, really cool. Like I thought you looked sophisticated, maybe you looked better. So that when I went to the doctor, you go to the doctor every year, I think, before you go to school back in the day.
I don't checkup.
Yeah, you get your yearly checkup. I purposely said the wrong letters so that I'd have to go to the eye doctor to get glasses. So then I was wearing glasses for 2 weeks that I actually couldn't see out of. So I had to be like, I lied because I was hurt. It was hurting my head. My head started pounding.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah. I'm shocked you can see without glasses now.
I've never heard of something like that. I've never heard of something so absurd.
It's diabolical.
It's been, bro.
Aren't there glasses that are just like for show? And just say like, Mom and Dad, I would
like
love a pair of
Strofe, show yourself
glasses.
on YouTube at ESPN Milwaukee. He's got a little mini headache from yesterday's show. So he's got to wear his blue light glasses.
This man is so perked up. He put that hot dog glizzy in his mouth, and his energy is. Last time I saw Strofe, he was
a little hangry.
Boy, he was in a mood.
I was hungry.
He was so bad. Ben said, "Just go eat, leave."
Did it get better once he left? He's happier.
I'm good.
We didn't have to put up with his attitude.
I'm in a great mood. I'm ready to attack the day now. Attack the day. I got my
attack the day now. Attack the day.
I got my blue light glasses on.
You look older with the glasses on.
I don't have a headache.
You do look more sophisticated. I mean, second grade Ben might be onto something. There is a level of sophistication
Thank you.
that someone with glasses, there's an assumption that you have.
I wear contacts, so it's really only on Sunday Karma I wear my glasses.
Am I the only sophisticated brother here then? I'm the only one that wears glasses for real.
I wear glasses
at night.
Yeah.
I wear contacts.
I don't have glasses or contacts.
Wow.
Me either.
Brad's perfect. Are we surprised by that?
Well,
For real, though. The boy can see. He's chiseled, lives in a big house, has the perfect life.
Yeah.
Must be nice.
Say something bad about yourself now.
Yeah.
Make us feel better.
Brad said, yeah, Zon, that's true. Spot the lie.
Yeah.
800-990-3776 is the Carbless Talk and Text line. Lists is more. We're on YouTube at ESPN Milwaukee and at ESPN Madison. This is all going to make us feel even worse about our lives as well because we weren't invited to go do anything special this weekend. Brad was, and he's on the fence. And we'll let you decide, 800-990-3776, if Brad should be on the fence or not. You lay out the facts, the details, and what the hell is going on, because I haven't heard. I just wanted to leave it to you.
Yeah, so each NFL team has somebody called the alumni ambassador, basically a full-time job where all you do is you contact with and you talk to former players. So obviously the Packers play the Panthers this weekend, a team that I played on, and the guy called me on Monday and said, "Hey, how's it going? I know you live in Milwaukee, you do the radio. We're coming to play Green Bay. Do you want to come to the game?" And I was like, I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. He's like, okay, well, here's what I can offer you. Here's what it would look like. Maybe not. We're flying up a bunch of VVIPs. Very, very important.
Oh, wow.
People, right?
Two Vs.
We're talking
Double
about
V.
Double V. We're talking about corporate sponsors, top season ticket people, all the things, right? People close to the organization. Big dinner Saturday night. Would love to be a part of it, right? Storytelling. You're part of the Super Bowl team. You're already in the media, so you already know all these things, and you can handle yourself.
Perfect match.
So he's like, you do that. Stay the night in Green Bay. I'm not going to say where they're staying. In the Green Bay area. And then Saturday.
You can say if it's Lodge Kohler, because that'd be great.
And then now that I would probably already say yes if it was Lodge Kohler. And then Saturday.
Motel 6.
Nice breakfast. Go to the game. Sideline passes. You go to the game. Said normally they have a suite, but for whatever reason they couldn't get a suite for this game. Probably too much demand for those Packers. So it's like, we can't get you a suite, but you get you sideline passes. We'll get you tickets, all the things. And Greg Olson, former teammate, calling the game, so he's going to be there, be able to chat with him. Luke Kuechly, also former teammate.
He's going to be there too.
He does radio for the Panthers now too. Oh. And obviously, one of my best friends, JJ Jansen, still playing. I'd be able to say hey to him pregame, but I think I'm going to turn him down.
What?
Actually?
Why?
Yeah, actually. It's just a lot. It's just a lot to do.
Oh,
Green
my.
Bay
That's a lot.
It's 2+ hours away. It's a day and a half.
It's less than 2 hours away.
No,
It's like an hour 40 from here.
He
in
lives somewhere
Oconomowoc,
else.
you kind of got
that's
to
true.
span the state a
Oh,
little
no.
bit.
40 more minutes.
Brad, you just turned down the NFL team. That
Well, I haven't turned him down yet. I was going to call him tonight.
Well, yeah,
Don't do that.
Don't be a fool.
They'll never invite you back to anything ever again if you say no. They invited you to be with
You
the
think it's
VV.
a one-time act?
Yeah, you were the punter punter.
If you say exactly the punter saying no, scratch him off the list.
Right. Hey, that's pressure then.
I mean, you threw the whole they threw the whole kitchen sink at you. I mean, maybe if you're leaning of not doing it, how about you say, hey, if you get driving's a problem, if you guys throw in like a ride, I'm good to go. If they give you a ride up there, would you go?
A ride from like
Home?
my house
Yeah.
to maybe. I
Is
would
Brad
consider
really
it.
in the
Maybe.
position
Is this a
here
negotiation?
to be putting up terms?
I mean,
What do they call the list that the person needs when they come to like a city?
Oh, like the green room ask?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like
Oh,
now,
yeah.
Oh,
Now we're getting to that
Now throwing out
territory.
terms and conditions.
I need 8 ice-chilled carblesses in the back of the limousine you pick me up in.
Yeah, I need a request of egg whites only at breakfast. It's got to be egg whites. I don't want to see any yolk.
The code to get into my estate's neighborhood
The
is...
fact that he was able to say
rider.
The rider,
The
yes,
rider.
yes.
The rider, yeah.
You need a rider.
The fact that he was able to say egg whites only, I don't want to see any yolk, makes me feel like he's done this before.
No yolks, only egg whites.
He was
no
a
oil
little,
on those eggs
it
either?
rolled off the tongue a little too easy.
It did. He definitely
Oatmeal
sold
or egg
for
whites.
oil.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just
No, there's no. Yeah, I don't know.
it's just a lot to leave home base.
Is
You
it
know,
you and
Lexi's
Lexi?
on her own.
Oh yeah, Lexi be on her own for a day.
That's
Yeah.
what grandparents are for.
That's
Do
true.
they want
That's
you
true.
to experience your life and relive some great times that you gave them as parents?
They called you, Brad. You.
I know.
The
That's,
NFL. The
that
NFL still
crazy?
called you. I mean,
Do they
not-
call Steve Smith?
Well, he
well, I don't.
doesn't live.
I think so, probably.
They call
Well,
tall
there's-
wide receiver, really good, blanking on his name.
Tag in.
Musa
I don't know.
Muhammad.
Devin Funchess.
Devin
Not
Funchess.
Devin.
That's the thing. It's got to have like a Wisconsin
Calvin Benjamin.
connection. Calvin Benjamin.
Did you play with Ted again?
I'm just trying.
play
I'm
with
just
that
trying to
game.
name
Jericho
tall Panthers
Contry.
wide receivers.
I guess at this point, I didn't know that it had to be a Wisconsin connection. But
Well,
if it's not you, who the hell is it?
It doesn't have to be, but they figure, you know what? It's a perfect match, right? You're here already. We're going to Green Bay.
They still know who you are, Brad.
Apparently, it's not a perfect match because you
Right?
don't want to go.
It's just it's a lot to go.
How is it
on
a lot?
Saturday.
It's not a lot.
I'll probably miss like a good 36 hours away from home. It's just a lot. It's a lot to say.
Dude, I'm being very honest when I say this, Brad. They know that you live in the area. They know you work in the media. That benefits us overall. I'm not trying to say it's about us. I'm saying it's about your career that impacts us. And so if
Tim
you get-
Brando's talking about you on
Yes,
the air.
true.
You might
Exactly.
get Greg Olson to say, I was hanging with Brad Nortman. He does Kyle Bruston Nortman on the Fox broadcast. Then you're going viral again. You're sending us the article from Sports Illustrated about the clip that you said about high school recruits. And round we go.
I want Greg Olson on the show on Monday, so I would like you to go ask for that in person.
Well, I could ask that via text.
I'd rather you do it in person.
Yes, I think you should text him right now and say, I'll
Rip his
only
hand
give you the
strongly.
yes to coming to this event over the weekend if you call in the next 2 hours and 50
Well,
minutes.
Greg Olson isn't putting the invite out.
No, let's save him for Monday.
Yeah, we should save him for money. Brad, you have to go.
But Greg's not going to come on the air if Brad doesn't go.
Yeah, right.
But
Brad.
he doesn't know. He doesn't know that I got the invite.
He'll find
Oh,
out.
he'll find
we
out.
invited Brad. You know he does.
You think they're
radio.
going to talk? You think they're going to gossip about you?
Yeah, because they're going to say
You
why-
gotta be
why are so
the
many
only
players here?
Panthers alum in the state other than Tarek Saleh.
They ain't called Tart.
Chris Orr doesn't live here anymore.
That's true.
Brad, can
Maybe
you
I
see us
am.
little people from your high horse? That would be a trip of a lifetime for us normal people.
Thank you,
Now
man.
you're telling KBN Nation.
KBN Nation, I'm not trying to be like that.
Well,
That's
you
how
are.
you're being.
Yeah, yeah.
You're sounding real pretentious.
I
just-
don't know.
I- you
I'm
know,
gonna
I
I
turn
need
down the
car
NFL.
service.
Maybe-
Hold the yoke.
Free ticket to the Packers game. and
Sideline
you know it's gonna-
passes.
And you know it's going to be good seats because they say, hey, we didn't get the press box.
See, that's
but
the thing. They didn't get the suite.
So where are you sitting?
It'd be nice. I don't know.
Do you get
Wherever they
food
assign
vouchers?
YouTube chimes in.
I would hope so. I would hope I
Declining
get
that offer
$20
is wild.
It is wild. It is wild. You got people who would die to go to a Packers game. And here Brad goes with his free opportunity not only go to a Packers game, but be wined and dined by the organization that drafted him and gave him his opportunity to be an NFL
Would you
player.
be in
And
this
he's saying
estate
no.
without this organization?
Nope.
I wouldn't actually. That's
Nope.
for sure. For sure. They gave me my shot. They
And
gave-
would
they
you-
changed
gonna
my
sit-
life.
Would you be sitting here without this organization?
I probably wouldn't.
And-
Actually, I know I wouldn't.
And you
I
said
know
and
I
you're
wouldn't.
telling them no.
I actually I do owe a lot to the Panthers.
Thank
Jeez.
you. Yeah.
It's good coming to Jesus moment.
You know how Aaron
What if-
Rodgers last week he said, everything good in my life, I owe it to Green Bay?
Yes.
This might be the Brad Nortman version. Everything good in your life, you owe it to Charlotte, North Carolina.
That's true, because if they didn't draft me, it would have been an uphill battle to make a team. Might not have made a team. I'd probably be working in accounting somewhere, For real. Not like for a stint. And I certainly wouldn't be on these airwaves.
Brad, this isn't a bit. You got to go.
What if I just went to the game and didn't do the dinner?
I think it
the
is.
schmoozing
They
dinner.
want you to schmooze.
I think
That's
that part
of it.
is important.
They don't
Pat
want you
from
to go to the
Oregon
game.
wants us to put it on a poll. It should be 99% yes. Losing a tiny bit of respect for Brad right now.
Losing respect.
Brad, what if
Brad,
you just went
we
Friday?
needed,
this is nuts.
we needed you to understand, like this is huge. This isn't a deal. This is a big deal.
This is a new level of absurdity for you.
Like this might surpass every crazy thing that you've ever told us. Driving to Grafton for a Christmas tree for $50 when you can just
Crazy.
buy one.
Still crazy.
Packing wine that are Napa brands when going to Napa for your 10-year anniversary.
That's true.
Wild.
That is
but
wild.
this
Getting caught for
tops
oatmeal and security.
Oh, yeah.
all of it.
That's so crazy. See, maybe this is a good thing I have you guys, because I literally I put probably 20 minutes of thought into it. I was just like, it's just too hard.
Look
I
at
don't think I'm
Mary.
gonna go.
You will have great content for Monday. You're letting Mary down.
Yeah, I'm
I
Brad.
don't want to let Mary down.
What about us?
She's a faithful listener.
Brad,
Or you guys.
Brad, you sound like an elitist. I mean, you're literally
Elitist?
Yeah. Well, I mean, you literally VIP.
You know when Kyle's baby girl went, and don't worry, this is not going to be about you, but it is for a second. Told Kyle to listen back when he roasted Strofe.
Yeah. Good moment of self-awareness.
I think you should listen back to hear the elitistness in you on this segment.
Go through the list of what the Carolina Panthers, a National Football League organization that has made it to 2 Super Bowls, reaching out to Bradley Norman, who they drafted.
Yeah.
Go through the list again. Friday they offered you to be around VVIP.
So it's a Saturday night.
VVIPs.
Yep.
They told you 2 Vs.
Two Vs,
Yeah,
not
that-
just VIP, VVIP.
Yeah.
And he named some of the companies, and I was like, oh, dang, that's pretty legit.
I don't know. Maybe they could partner with the show. Get me out of my
That's
hell
true.
hole so
That's
I can
true.
get half of the estate instead of my little outhouse.
You don't care about your house. He's not going.
He doesn't.
VVIP dinner. Breakfast Sunday morning.
Free stay on Saturday night.
Free stay at a hotel. Sideline passes for pregame. Probably chat with Greg and Luke, my old teammates.
Greg Olson, Luke
Olson,
Kuechly.
Luke
Greg and Luke Kuechly.
One's
JJ Jansen, don't forget that name.
Everyone
And then
can
free
forget
tickets
that.
to the game.
Why don't you just bring Lexi up there with you?
We can't. Life is too crazy.
Bring the kids. And then they just stay in a hotel on Saturday night. And then the game's at 12. They don't have to stay the whole time at the game.
It's true. You say,
And before,
hopefully it's not particularly close. Probably will be. A little bit
but
close.
it doesn't matter. You don't have to stay the whole time. They're not watching you. You can leave about 2 o'clock.
I
I'm
wonder-
debating kidnapping you.
Rob from Madison chimes in on the Carbless Talking text, and I think Strofe stole that. The three of you just tie them up, drive them up there, and drop them off on Lambeau's curb.
Me and Rob, just good minds think alike. I'm just going to Green Bay anyway this weekend, so I figured I could just pick them up.
What time are you leaving?
You have a car.
I'm leaving
Your
Saturday night.
rider is being
He's-
fulfilled.
You're
You
leaving
have a
Saturday
car
night?
service.
No,
I'm going up Saturday afternoon.
But he's also doing a full show. Oh, wait a minute. You're leaving. Oh, you could because you're not going to the game.
Jump on in.
What if I could get Strofe to the VVIP dinner?
Oh, my God.
Talk about
Let's not jump
storytelling.
ahead. You got to say yes first.
Story about
Wait
the
a minute.
storytelling.
You're the
and
driver.
hyping
All
me
you have
up.
to say is, my radio producer's going to be in town. Can he come with? That's all
Check
you have
out
to
this
say.
video of him doing the 3-cone combine drill.
I can
We
go.
will have stories for days.
He can be the
Tell
new
him,
mascot.
tell him I'm a great schmoozer. The VVIPs in there, they're going to love them some
Oh,
Strofe.
they would. I could see
I'll
Alex
wear a
Strofe in a
suit.
VVIP room.
I'll wear a suit.
Actually,
That might be a
Mary
little bit-
is firing away on YouTube at ESPN Milwaukee, at ESPN Madison. Brad, this could open so many more doors for you down the road. Networking.
Ooh,
Brad-
Hey, Mary's making better points than you guys.
don't bring Strofe because he may embarrass you and they may never invite you.
That's the thing. The
a
suit
little
comment, I'm
loud.
like, oh boy, can I trust
Yeah.
Strofe in that
This
room?
is a VVIP room. Shouldn't I wear a suit?
Yeah, but that's
Honesty hour. Hang on, honesty
it's like when
hour.
Step Brothers and they dress up as tuxedos to the job interview. That's kind of vibing.
That's right.
Has this changed anything?
I mean, my plan, literally on the drive home, I was going to call this guy and say thanks, but no thanks. It has now gotten to the point where I am going to have a conversation with Lexi. And this is not me saying I'm going for sure.
you didn't
course
have
not.
a conversation with her at
No,
first
I
about
did.
this?
No, I did, but it's a second conversation now. I was kind of talking to myself.
Not the man of the house.
Man, I was just like, you know what? It's kind of a lot and all the things.
Of course,
I'm
she's
gonna-
going to say, of course, I want you here, baby.
Yeah, that's
I'm telling
true.
you, bring them all. Bring the whole family up there.
This is a crazy thing to decline.
Yeah,
It
this
really
is
is
insane.
insane.
This is asinine.
It is crazy. I literally flew in one day back and forth
To watch his cousin.
to sit up.
And you paid
500,
full price.
And I paid full price for my ticket. And this guy has an offer to go to a Packers game for free as he's an alumni of the Panthers.
You know how many Packers fans have been on the sidelines of hallowed Lambeau Field right before a game? 0.0001%.
Wow,
Cool, Kyle. Cool.
Looking at one.
I have been too.
I lost money yesterday getting a babysitter because I had my wife had something. I did the weekly wager. Came back. I paid more for the babysitter than I did for the show. This is way better than if you're gonna get a babysitter. This is worth a babysitter.
It is worth a babysitter. It is worth a babysitter.
It's so
That
funny.
is hilarious.
It's the damn truth, Kyle.
You sitting there
It hurt.
doing the show.
I was like,
damn.
it took me like 5 hours to press send on his Venmo. I'm like, this is what I made doing the hour. Please tell
painful.
Brad how stupid he is. 800-990-3776. Carbless talking text line. More next.
This is Kyle Broston Nortman.
Babe Ruth was short, fat. Well, I don't know how short he was. He looked short in the video. He was fat. He was stubby. He looked fat. He tried it. He didn't have a sprint. Have you ever seen Babe Ruth sprint? I wonder how many steals he had. 0.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Life's better with American Family Insurance because we know you love working weekends. If it means working on your dream home, both inside and out. And we're here to help protect those dreams so you can enjoy peace of mind. Save up to 40% when you bundle home and auto. American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Products not available in every state. Some exclusions apply. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
It's the final days of the fall trade-up event at Cunis. With winter on the horizon, trade up now to a new safe and reliable vehicle. We're offering top dollar for trades. We'll do whatever it takes to get you into a great new ride. At your nearby Milwaukee Metro Cunis locations in Oak Creek, Greenfield, and Hope Chevrolet on West Metro Auto Mall. Don't miss the last 2 weeks of huge discounts on the most popular cars, trucks, and SUVs from Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC. Shop over 600 pre-owned vehicles under 20 grand and over 150 under 10 grand. Plus, you can buy 3 tires and get 1 for $1 just in time for winter.
I'm Brian Bohm, General Manager of Cunis of Oak Creek.
And I'm Bill Eater, General Manager of Cunis of Greenfield.
We would like to invite you to take advantage of these great monthly specials.
And remember that your vehicle will be covered by our exclusive No Fear Lifetime Powertrain Warranty included with new and qualified pre-owned purchases.
Call or stop in today for your VIP appointment.
Don't miss the final days of the fall trade-up event. Start your search online at CunisMKE.com.
Let's get the latest from Lambeau. This is your green and gold fix on 94.5 ESPN. Brought to you by Z-Bart of Greater Milwaukee. Why Z-Bart? Because you don't want rust holes in your expensive vehicle. Let Z-Bart keep the rust away with professional rust protection. Only at Z-Bart.
Short, sweet, and to the point. That's how I'd describe head coach Matt LaFleur and his slew of injury updates given prior to Wednesday's practice as the Packers get ready for the Panthers on Sunday. On kicker Brandon McManus.
McManus will kick today.
On wide receiver Dontavian Wicks dealing with a calf injury.
He will not practice today.
And on Lucas Van Ness, the defensive end dealing with a foot injury.
It's still kind of day by day, and we'll see where he's at.
And finally, LaFleur on second-year running back Marshawn Lloyd, who has not played this season due to a hamstring injury. Does he anticipate him to return anytime soon?
No, I wouldn't count on that anytime soon.
There you have it. That's the latest. I'm Alex Stroh.
This has been your green and gold fix on 94.5 ESPN. Brought to you by Z-Bart of Greater Milwaukee.
Why Z-Bart? Because you have a manly truck that you do manly things with, and you don't want the truck bed getting all beat up. You want Rhino Liner by Z-Bart to keep your truck bed man-proof. So man up and ask for Rhino Liner by Z-Bart.
Welcome to Jackpot Land, this fall at Potawatomi Casino Hotel. Play your favorite games with your Potawatomi Rewards card all fall to win your share of thousands in prizes each month and earn entries into the big December Jackpot Land prize drawings. Your October, November, and December entries all count. Win thousands in cash or reward play. Welcome to Jackpot Land, only at Potawatomi. More info online. Must be 21 and a rewards member to play.
The delicious taste of victory deserves something equally superior. Cheer on your team with Michelob Ultra. At 2.6 carbs and 95 calories, it's a superior, smooth taste worth playing for. Grab a Michelob Ultra, superior light beer, as you cheer your team on. Michelob Ultra, official beer sponsor of the Milwaukee Bucks. Enjoy a Michelob Ultra at Dugout 54 in Milwaukee, Maxwell's in Cedarburg, Steny Lake Country, and Brat Stop in Kenosha. Please enjoy responsibly.
How much does it cost to talk to Gruber Law Offices after a serious accident? It's free. Yes, free, as in it won't cost you anything to speak with us. There's never a fee until we win your case. Gruber Law Offices. One call, that's all.
You're listening to Kyle Brust and Nortman, KBN, on ESPN Wisconsin, ESPN Milwaukee on YouTube, and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Come be the man I need. Telling you something.
Now, I feel like we've talked about this. It's been a big part of my life. It's helped me grow. It's called constructive bullying. And that's what KBN Nation has done here in an effective way to Brad Nortman. Now, the job is not sealed, as it's Kyle Brust and Nortman across ESPN Wisconsin. Brad Nortman has been asked to go up to Lambeau Field and up to Green Bay area Saturday night, hang out with VVIPs invited by the Panthers, where he played.
I didn't even know people use VV.
Me either.
I didn't know
I haven't
VV.
heard that term in a long time.
And not only will he be invited to hang out, there'll be a dinner, he can stay overnight, there'll be a breakfast, sideline passes, see his old teammates, Greg Olson on the Fox broadcast call, Luke Kuechly on the Carolina Panthers radio network, and be up in Green Bay as the Packers take on the Panthers. There are some hurdles. He has 3 young children in his home. But this is a once-in-a-lifetime, and there is more here as Seth chimes in as well. The only reason why Brad says yes is he might not be asked again in the future. If you want to be on the list for events, then you have to say yes for this one. Let's go to the Carbless Talk and text line. Tracy and Barneveld, you're up on the Carbless Talk and text line. Brad has to figure out a way to go, correct?
Oh, man, if he even has to ask permission or anything, I think you guys need to revoke his man card.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow. They don't play
That's
up
a
there in
next
Barneveld.
level.
That's a real man.
That's the real man of the house.
Bro, this is what I'm going to do.
Well, hit the KBN Sports Desk, Brad, you got a message. You have some news to share.
I did on the personal talk and text line. Mom and Dad Nortman.
Uh-oh.
Brad, you should probably go to Green Bay. We can watch the kids. If Lexi wants to go, we can take over.
I was going to ask about that.
I mean, I'll tell you what.
Yeah.
Mom and Dad coming in again. Coming in strong.
You should call that guy, confirm your wife can come, and then call your wife on your way home and say, hey, baby, we got a weekend away.
See, that is the thing. And maybe this is a guilt thing because I was like, I'm going to get this awesome weekend. And Lexi's going to be home taking care of our kids.
It's not your fault you were born a man.
That's a natural thing to feel, though, I think. I understand.
You can't milk him.
Can't do it. Physically, you can't.
So maybe a weekend away would be a thing. A weekend of trip in Green Bay. Brad and Lexi. Romantic trip with the VVIPs. And
VVIPs?
The VVIPs.
And you're a VVVIP.
So, wait, hold on. If Lexi was able to go, does that mean I'm no longer a +1?
You never were.
I don't think I get a +2.
You can ask.
Lasagna and
They know you ain't from
MKE
Utah,
would
so
give
they
up
don't
his
get it.
firstborn for this opportunity.
Wow. He said bumps, baby Will. Dang.
Yeah, I'll say, that hits very home, considering baby Will's only 8 weeks.
Oh, he's 2 months?
2 months already.
Wow.
He's old.
Yeah.
Why are you laughing all tangled up?
When do we get to meet him?
8 weeks on Saturday, but 2 months occurs on November 6th because he was born on September 6th.
That's how weeks and months work.
Screwy how that works out together.
It is.
Yeah,
Sure
I don't know,
is.
you guys will meet him at some point.
All
Look
right,
like his
so
daddy,
He does look like his dad.
do you feel as if the conversation is looking good?
Constructive bullying. At first, I was very against that concept, but I feel the sway in my belly. It was 99-1, where I was like, I already made up my mind. I was saying no.
We all don't have
now
all
I'm
the
like
answers.
60-40 trying to find a way to make this happen.
I mean, once your parents said that you got to go, you can't disobey your parents.
Your parents got to watch you as a Panther live out your dreams. You lived out your dreams with this organization that's inviting you.
Yeah,
How could you possibly say no?
And they did.
They
change my
and they
life.
gave you the biggest help of finding the hardest problem of the solution of what to do with the children. And now you turn this into a triple win and asking if your wife can come and get her away. And
I just want to point out how good you have it. Think about Ben Brust, who never made it to the NBA, just summer league kind of, who never made it to the NBA.
How am I taking shots like this?
Think about how many times a year he goes to a Badgers basketball event. Reunion of this, Hall of Fame this, reunion of this.
Yeah, but it's not for me. I'm going there to support Frank.
Yeah, but you're part of it.
Good line.
Thank you. It's also the truth. One of them is for me. The rest is like Frank Hall of Fame and this Hall of Fame. And, oh, yeah, this is the 2015 and 14 Final Four reunion.
Yeah,
You're just mixed
think
in
about
there.
how many. Seriously, like he's gone to like 10 events in the last year just for Badgers basketball. You've got one opportunity, man.
What did Eminem
Don't
say?
let it slip.
One opportunity comes once in a lifetime.
That's not the line.
You better.
That's not the line.
Isn't it Don't Let It Slip?
You had it right.
All right.
Whatever.
I know my rap. Yeah, I was going to say, like, I literally entered our pre-show when I brought this up being like, yeah, I'm not going. Decision made. I'm pretty shocked how much I'm Ben swayed.
I'm telling you, you can't tell your parents no. Just think back to when you made your think back to when you got drafted, got that video, how happy they were. Think back to when you made your NFL debut, how happy they were.
Yeah.
Now think back now, they can see their son on the
What
side.
would you want for Will if Will was in this situation?
He cooked. He cooked.
That's a dad right there. That's a dad who knows how to get to the heart of another one. That's pretty good.
And what's the answer?
I'd
want him to go.
I'd want him to soak it up, live it up a little bit, enjoy a very rare opportunity.
If I'm not mistaken, 10-year anniversary of the Super Bowl.
So, okay, so that's actually what spurred this. So the Panther Radio Network called me in like August, and I did like a interview with them about like the.
Oh, hold on. You got to tell me when you do stuff like this.
But they haven't.
That's my job.
They haven't released it yet. I don't know why. It was a great interview. I'll let you know.
Now Strove's mad at you.
Because I told the guy, I said, make sure you tell me when this drops, because I want to have awareness of that. I was going to send it to
Strove,
you.
you can still drive Lexi and Brad out there, you know.
I'm more than happy to.
Yeah, I know.
Brad,
just make sure he's got some carbless in there. That's not legal. Don't do that. Just make sure you have some before you go.
Well, I certainly will, because if there's any way to show these VVIPs a good time and have a good time celebrating the green and gold, I'm going to say, listen up, VVIPs. You're going to want to order a carbless. Put everything else away. Go right there on the menu. A carbless is going to make this night memorable. That's what at least what I'm going to be ordering, and that they're going to understand why when it's a guilt-free experience. No carbs, no sugar, no gluten, just 100 calories per can, so I can enjoy that VVIP dinner, even more so without the guilt-free part of it, and all the different flavors. I might be ordering a margarita, a cranberry, black raspberry. There's so many different options to go with. I want you to enjoy them right alongside of me. Find your bliss with Carbliss.
I don't know how we go from what we just did to the Wheel of Strove, because it always sucks.
Hold on.
So we're not going to do the Wheel of Strove.
When are you calling Lexi?
On the way home.
Dang.
Dude,
Her hands are a little full.
Bro,
right now.
Strove's in my ear like, dude, have him call. I'm like,
He wouldn't pick up.
I
Everyone's
don't
awake.
want to end the show until we know Brad's going. Because
That's not
he's
gonna
off
happen.
tomorrow. That means I don't have the opportunity to bully him tomorrow. He has to go.
I will let you guys know in a certain way.
no, add us to the call.
Do what?
Add us to the call on the way home.
Oh my gosh.
Hey,
Be
Lexi.
like,
Hey.
okay, everyone quiet.
No,
It's ringing for
no.
Lexi.
So, Lexi, you're on with Ben, Alex, Kyle.
Hey, Lexi.
Hey, so you're going to let Brad go?
I love Lexi.
I do love Lexi.
Kyle, you got really quiet.
You know, he did his live read, and I just know.
No, the thing with Kyle
I know
is-
the break's coming up soon.
Kyle's been out of it since you guys incorrectly quoted Eminem.
Probably.
I was trying to figure out what the line was, because all of a sudden I was like, this opportunity comes once in a lifetime, right? I was about to look it up. And then
Yeah.
Brad said he knows rap.
Do you
He doesn't.
affirm that?
He doesn't, and I don't.
No, you don't.
I knew the line.
You knew that line.
More Kyle Brust and Ortman. We're 75-25, in my opinion, on Brad going to this unbelievable VIP
I'm not letting it go
experience.
until we get the 99-1.
No, 99-1 went the other way. We didn't get him to 100. We're not stopping till 100. It's
true.
Next.
You're listening to Kyle Brust and Nortman, KBN.
His career success rate was 51%. That's trash.
That is
That's trash.
That's really bad.
I'm Ricky Henderson in 1923. I want y'all to understand that.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Ready for the snap and a timeout taken. The team looks a little bit lost. Let's bring in Gina Della from Pella. What's the winning game plan this month?
Wayne, the winning play is simple. A whole house of new windows as low as $297 a month with 0% interest for up to 60 months.
Wow, that's a drive you can sustain for years. No penalties, no interest. A championship move from Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin.
No doubt, Wayne. And unlike the opponent's defense, Pella Windows actually stopped the drafts.
The draft picks we gave up for number one had to be the steal of the century.
True, but I'm talking about replacing old drafty windows.
Roger that. With energy-efficient windows that keep the cold out, you'll stay as toasty as a fan at a warm weather preseason game.
Pay as low as $297 a month for a whole house of new Pella windows.
Plus, with 0% interest for up to 60 months, don't sit on the sidelines, folks. Make your move today.
Schedule your free consultation today at PellaWI.com.
Service versus appliance 10/31/2025. Hey, it's your friend John McGivern. In a world full of chaos, I'm grateful for a health plan that has my back. Network Health is so reliable and trustworthy, they always put me and over 126,000 members first. It's just what they do and what they've always done for over 41 years. Call 833-7-NETWORK today. HMO and POS plans underwritten by Network Health Plan. Compensation has been provided for using this endorsement of Network Health.
I've been to my fair share of green and gold games, and the best way to get there is with AccuTrans Group. At Good Karma Brands and ESPN Milwaukee, we use AccuTrans Group to get our partners to and from Green Bay, and it's always first class. From stadiums to concerts and tailgates, your game day fun starts the moment you step on board. Sit back, relax, and let their professional chauffeurs handle the traffic while you enjoy the ride. AccuTrans Group is Milwaukee's premier ground transportation, available 24/7 with sedans, SUVs, limos, vans, and buses. Book today at AccuTransGroup.com.
Hey, this is the Fat Jack, and the season is well underway. Did you have a great weekend last week? We went 5-1 again on Saturday against the spread. And this week, the Breeders' Cup plays are free if you're playing football or hoops. Go to FatJackSports.com. Get added value this week. Make money betting the games for as little as $99. This weekend, only $99, including the free Breeders' Cup. FatJackSports.com. The longer packages are much less than $99. Sign up today and win this weekend at FatJackSports.com.
We all have someone we know or love that has been affected by some form of cancer.
No matter how well you love and support them and try to be there for them, you can never really know what a person is feeling after hearing the words, "You have breast cancer."
Only another person that has been through this experience can really understand what it feels like.
ABCD, After Breast Cancer Diagnosis, is a Milwaukee-based organization known around the world.
When someone calls ABCD, they are matched with a mentor who is a breast cancer survivor of similar age and has the same type of breast cancer who can provide hope when people need it the most.
Kessler's is excited to announce that we've designed 3 new Hope pendants to honor breast cancer patients, survivors, thrivers, and caregivers.
100% of the net proceeds, along with an additional donation from Kessler's, will support ABCD when you purchase the symbol of hope.
You can find a link with more information about ABCD, along with all 3 modern designs starting at just $75 in sterling silver and $598 in gold, online at KesslersDiamonds.com.
Give the gift of a special night out from the Bartolotta Restaurants. Purchase a gift card at Bartolottas.com and get a $20 holiday bonus for every $100 you spend. Happy holidays from all of us at the Bartolotta Restaurants, and thank you, Milwaukee.
You're listening to Kyle, Brust, and Nortman on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
It's exactly what I sounded like last segment. Nailed it.
I love Eminem. I know the suburban moms couldn't stand Eminem growing up back in the day, boy.
That's true.
I remember what? Have you listened to Eminem's music?
Yeah. I guess. Is there specific lyrics targeted towards suburban moms?
The lyrics are vulgar.
Vulgar, I will say. I remember listening and.
So should we be playing this? Stroke, cue it down, cue it down.
Well, I remember hearing My Name Is and like Slim Shady, those songs, and I would memorize the lyrics then and not think any big deal of them, but then hear songs made today and go, oh my gosh, the disturbing lyrics. And the reality is there were some pretty bad lyrics back then.
Listen, my
There's
fiance
always been bad lyrics.
My fiance hates Eminem. And I can't play it in the house.
Really?
Dude,
Not the man of the house again. Another example. We need to keep a tally at this point.
I'll push the envelope for some things. The Eminem thing, I don't even play it. That shit, turn it off.
Really?
Oh my God! Listen to a song where he talks about his ex-wife.
800-990-3776 is the Carbless Talk and Text line where less is more. Get us on YouTube at ESPN Milwaukee and at ESPN Madison. There goes Mary. Mary's rolling again. rolling. Brad, I was at the 1997 NFC Championship game versus Carolina at Lambeau. It was so cold, but so much fun seeing the Packers win. Let's get a break and your parents. Let's get yourself a break with your parents to hang out with your Lexi. They get the kids. It's a win.
I will say, if I can have Lexi tag along, we go from 70-30 to 95-5.
If they tell you your wife can't come, like you,
then I would say bumps down.
Yeah, she should be able to come to everything.
Yeah, if they say no to that, I'd be shocked.
And then I'll be like, okay, well then I'll have to pass.
Okay.
Get me on the phone with them. Because I don't need any commission. Let me make this negotiation happen. I'll even get a rider going.
Okay, you need to speak to my agent, Agent Ben. Here you go.
Yeah.
Let it rip.
Ben also may get you off the list as these two guys.
Next thing you know, they invite me.
Yeah, Brad, I found a way that you don't have to go anymore. I solved your problem. I'll be going to your place.
Man, Robert chime in. Brad, this could easily be a lifetime career-changing event. Don't miss it. This is one of those life fork-in-the-road opportunities.
Well, I'm not looking to change careers.
No, but what if they say, hey, Brad Nortman, analyst, Carolina Panthers Radio Network.
Oh, to leave here?
You never know. Down the road, we could be
in addition.
Or it could be, or we could be partners one day. Like you just never know where the world's going to take you.
Panthers Radio Network in doing this show. What? Huh?
Yeah, I could be a Panther expert.
No, but you got to live in Charlotte.
No, you don't. You just have to be there on Sundays.
Luke don't live in Charlotte.
Luke lives in Charlotte.
Okay.
Kyle, let's not act like people don't do.
Also, I was
things
just
from other
presenting a complete
places.
hypothetical. You don't have to take it too seriously.
Yeah, and I was just saying, you never know. You never know. Whoever the rights that Charlotte has, we didn't know that we were going to be the home of the Brewers when you were interning at Good Karma Brands back in the day and home of the Bucks.
We were actually the home of the Brewers on ESPN Deportes back in the day. I did. Shout out to Raul.
Yeah, Raul. Shout out. So I had a couple things here, and ultimately, a lot of those just changed. Not enough time for Wheel of Strove. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to over-under coming up next. I say we hit over-under, then we get back to what the plan was. Because Brad threw us for a loop. We didn't know that it was 99.1% chance that he was not going to go, and we helped find solutions to get him to go be a star this weekend.
We also didn't even know this was an offer. He got the phone call on Monday. It's Thursday.
We filled out what our plan for the show, and then we were just like kind of talking.
At the end, you're like, wait, I got something.
Do you? Here, this goes back.
I forgot about
Brad,
this.
do you not trust me? Do you not
I trust
Here
you.
we go,
I
Kyle.
trust you.
not trust. No,
Wait, don't take this personal,
Strove.
Strove.
Answer his question.
How is
Why
this
would
an
you
affront
not,
to you?
No. Why would you not trust him? He is your producer. Yeah,
I do
Strove,
trust him.
Get him, Strove.
I do trust
get
him.
I'm trying to figure out why you don't trust Strove.
They bring up a valid point.
But wait, how is this decision point me not trusting Alex Strove?
Because whatever can get the heat off of me from Alex Strove, I'm going to throw it on to you. You don't trust Alex Strove.
Huh.
Kyle's playing Mr. Deflection right now.
Yeah, for sure.
The kid's been mad at me for almost a week. Okay?
I am surprised that I think it's because I didn't tell him about the Panthers radio network interview that I did. I think he took offense to that.
Yeah.
Is that what this is about?
Yeah. Partially that.
Okay.
Partially that. Also the fact that maybe you're going to Lambeau Field, and I don't know. I know a guy who hosts a pregame show right up the street from Lambeau Field every Sunday.
Who is that? What's his name?
Across the street.
I was gonna say maybe I would join, but I'll probably if I go, maybe
From the field, live, Brad
Yeah,
Nortman.
maybe
wow.
FaceTime in.
Well, the show starts 3 hours beforehand, so you can start early before you get there, and then if you wanted to join again,
You can come have a car before you walk over there.
Tim Brando on Saturday last weekend to the Fox broadcast, the star of our programming this weekend. It's the year of the Brad.
We're
And he's doing
80-20.
And he's doing interviews and not telling his producer
We're
about it.
80-20.
Oh my gosh!
When that came
over
out,
that.
I was gonna tell you.
I'm not going to get over that because every time you do a freaking interview, I know.
But it wasn't. It was. There's nothing.
I'm watching you talk about the Dodgers on ESPN LA.
Wait, did you not know I was a Bucks insider on 620 WTMJ today at 12:35?
Oh, interesting. I was a green and gold insider at 4:30 on WTMJ. Look at us.
I will say for that interview, I was in my bag. I was telling the stories and all the things.
It would have been good to know when the interview happened.
When it comes out, but it's not even public yet. When
but
public,
it would be good to know.
I'm a little bit on edge.
Is it under wraps?
Go get another hot dog.
I just said, let me know when it comes out. And they said, okay. And I haven't heard from them.
I wanted to.
I've been making Strofe CC me on all of his emails now.
Not all of them, but some of them.
All of his emails?
No, I'm just joking. Just trying to help him out as it's Coaches Week coming up here on ESPN Wisconsin's YouTubes. We're gonna get it done, Strofe.
We'll see.
Oh! Wow, you ain't pulled enough strings for him to get that interview yet?
I've done everything that he's needed to do.
All you gotta do is literally, you have the guy's number in your phone. It's a simple call.
Are you trying to do this in person?
So this is where I think he needs to pick up the phone.
I don't think we need to hash this out.
Yeah, no, you need to pick up the phone.
Like I haven't tried that.
No, call the person that can actually help you. 800-990-3776 is the Carbless Talk and text line. Less is more. Let's get to over-under coming up next. Caller 6 and caller 9. Brad, Kyle, and I, we team up. Strofe has a category and an over-under set. Caller 6, you choose if you believe in us so that we're going to hit the over, or if you don't believe in us and we're going to hit the under. Caller 9, you're stuck on the other side, so somebody's going to walk away with the prize pack. Who it is up to you, Caller 6. When you are Caller 6, you choose based off Strofe and your belief in us. 800-990-3776. That is 800-990-ESPN. Over-under coming up next on Kyle, Brust, and Nortman.
This is Kyle, Brust, and Nortman.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, you're 92. It's,
yeah.
I thought it was
it's
93. You said 93.
Almost 93.
When's his birthday?
May.
It's July.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app. All day, every day. The Carbless Talk and text line is open for you.
First off, there is not one team that's on the fringe that scares me.
800-990-3776. The Carbless Talk and text line. This is more.
Do you worry about how much someone drinks?
Do you feel neglected or unloved? If you answered yes to any of these questions, you are not alone.
Al-Anon and Alateen can help. Call 1-866-200-0223 or visit alanon.org/help.
Life's better with Drive My Way from American Family Insurance, because we know it's more than just a car. It's your escape pod, your adventure mobile, your memory maker. And we help protect the dreams that drive you. Personalize what you pay for auto insurance and you could save between 5 and 20%. American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Products not available in every state. Unsafe driving behaviors may increase your rate. Visit amfam.com to learn more. American Family Mutual Insurance Company SI and its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
When you're injured, you want quick, specialized care, not a long ER wait. The orthopedic care specialists at Ortho ASAP treat fractures, sprains, strains, sports injuries, and more right away. With on-site x-rays and expert care, Ortho ASAP gets you back on track faster. Open 7 days a week with locations in Brookfield and Pewaukee, it's more affordable than the ER. Walk in, get treated, and get back to life. Ortho ASAP. There is a difference. Visit orthowisconsin.com.
What's better than cheering for the Packers with an ice-cold beer in your hand? Cheering for the Packers with an ice-cold beer in your hand that you got for 10% off. And when you get Packers checking from Associated Bank, you get even more. Like 10% off food and 10% off drinks on game day. Like that ice-cold beer in your hand. Plus 15% off Pro Shop gear. Only with Packers checking. Associated Bank. Bank of the Packers. Learn more at associatedbank.com/Packers. Member FDIC.
Now's the time to plan your total experience getaway to the Island Resort and Casino. With over 450 hotel rooms and a luxurious spa, relax in style before diving into non-stop casino action. Watch your favorite teams on the big screens and enjoy great food and drinks at T. McSee Sports Bar, or savor top-tier dining at Horizon Steakhouse. Then amp up your night with live music and comedy. Head to where the big game, big wins, and big fun come together. The Island Resort and Casino.
Imagine your home totally organized. At Closets by Design, we specialize in providing affordable, custom-built storage solutions with built-ins and beyond, from garages to new home offices. Our experienced designers work within your budget to design a solution fit perfectly to your needs. Get 40% off plus an additional 15% with 18-month financing. Visit closetsbydesign.com or call 1-800-BY-DESIGN to get started. Let's get organized together.
Hey, it's Gary Ellison for Wisconsin Indoor Golf Center. Looking to escape the cold or take a midday break? Get your game on at Wisconsin Indoor Golf Center, where it's always golf season. Play more than 2,000 courses, including over 50 right here in Wisconsin. And even that famous course where they hand out green jackets. Top tech simulators, great food, and the best Bloody Marys around. This is your year-round slice of summer. Bays start at just $35 an hour, Monday through Friday. Book your bay today at WisconsinIndoorGolfCenter.com.
Hey, it's Alex Strofe. When it's game day, every detail matters, from the perfect seat on the couch to the perfect spread on the table. For over 125 years, Coops has been bringing incredible flavor to the table with 14 bold mustard flavors that turn good food great and great food amazing. Whether it's brats, burgers, or pretzels at halftime, Coops isn't your ordinary mustard. It's extraordinary mustard. So this football season, bring the bold, bring the flavor, bring Coops. Coops Mustard, spreading the love since 1897.
You're listening to Kyle Brust and Nortman, KBN, on ESPN Wisconsin, ESPN Milwaukee on YouTube, and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Time now for Over Under on Kyle Brust and Nortman, one of our favorite games we play every Thursday. 800-990-3776. That's the Carbless Talking Text line. We're on YouTube at ESPN Milwaukee and at ESPN Madison. Let's hit it, Strofe.
Will the guys hit the over or will they disappoint? It's time for Over Under on Kyle Brust and Nortman.
Over under time on Kyle Brust and Nortman. We'll get to the topic in a moment, but I want to get to our callers first because they both have big opinions on Brad.
Wow.
Lasagna in Milwaukee.
You've been the topic of conversation this entire hour.
Lasagna in Milwaukee was caller 6. He said, I am going over strictly to push Nortman over to go to the game on Sunday, damn it.
I like the way he played that. Okay, Lasagna.
Royal family?
No, Nate and Madison, oftentimes contestant here on Over Under. Nate said, I don't want to go under, but Brad would go under our power rankings if he didn't go on Sunday.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
I mean, I feel the KBN Nation peer pressure. I feel it.
Well,
I do.
There's literally been no one that said, don't do it.
The one dude on YouTube said, don't do it.
Oh.
But...
Mr. 36.
That was a bot.
I will say, before we jump in,
it's my burner.
I texted the alumni guy and said, is this offer for me alone? Or is my wife included too? Let me know what our options are.
Ooh.
Thank you. Hoping to make it work. So I'm going to see what we can do, boys. See what we can do.
Getting closer. Strofe looking for closure by the end of the show. You might be getting closer to that closure. Let's hit the over-under line.
Damn right. So
and
Lasagna
topic.
and Milwaukee, caller 6 on the over. Nate and Madison on the under. Today's category, fellas, is pretty simple. I am looking for the top 10 leaders in passing yards through 8 weeks in the National Football League. The over-under line, though, is high. It's 8.5. 9 or 10 would get you the win today. Top 10 in passing yards.
We did passing yards 4 weeks ago, so that's going to inflate our minds.
It's going to inflate your minds. You're going to have a big head?
Inflate?
You're going to conflate that list with this one?
Yes.
That's what you're looking for?
Yeah.
But also, no, you won't.
Yes, I will.
Think fantasy football. You're the final answer, Ben. Your time starts in 3, 2, 1.
Let's
Mahomes.
Start with Mahomes final.
Every quarterback list has Mahomes. He's number 2.
Drake May final.
Yep,
What was that name? I'm sorry.
Drake May final.
That is correct. He is number 5. He is the final name on this list that is over 2,000 yards on the season.
Baker.
Yeah, Baker final.
Baker is the highest number that is not at 2,000 yards. He's number 6 on this list.
Stafford? I know he's high in the MVP lists.
Yeah, I like him. I mean,
Dak as well.
Yeah.
I feel like
Dak had a really big
Yep, I'm
game
just
last week.
putting some names out. I feel like Josh Allen should be on the list, but he's not going to be in that 2,000 category. But let's go with Dak final.
Dak Prescott, number 3 on the list, 2,069 yards. Nice.
Let's just keep getting. It's not Penix, not Tua.
What about Danny Dimes?
He's on my list.
Daniel Jones. I mean, I don't know how much. I know they score a ton of points, but
I
they're
feel
running
like
the ball
last
a lot.
time we didn't say
2
his name.
minutes.
He was on the list.
What about like Justin Herbert?
What's Love at for the year?
Oh, I'm just looking at 3-6. He's top. He's top 10 in pass. They're top 7 in pass. They're number 7 in pass.
Yeah, because he's like.
Did you look up his numbers and did you do yards by chance?
I believe he might be 6
Is
or
he 6?
7.
J-Love final.
7, I think.
What?
J-Love final.
Jordan Love.
He's on the list. He's number 9, though. 1798.
Herbert.
Also,
Hurts.
Brad just sneakily saying 6-7. Nobody picked up on it.
I like Danny Dimes because they haven't had a bye. Danny Dimes final.
Yep, number 4 on this list. You're still missing number 1. You're missing 1, 7, 8, and 10.
Is Caleb Williams?
Did we ever say Baker?
We did.
We did say Baker.
You have Mahomes, Prescott, Jones, May, Mayfield,
Is Jared
and Love.
Goff on there? Herbert.
They just had their. They have their bye.
Herbert Hurts, I wonder.
Last week.
What about like Bo Nix? Has he been putting up big numbers?
Nix put up some numbers last week.
1 minute.
Nix is probably on that list.
So I
wouldn't guess him yet.
We got Bo Nix, Stafford.
Tua?
No, hell no.
Tua got me negative fantasy points 2 weeks.
Okay,
there you
stay
go.
focused.
There you go.
No one.
So we got Stafford, Allen, Herbert, Hurts, Nix.
Who's in that NFC West? You said
Joe Flacco?
Nah.
No, not enough games. Well, not enough yards with the Browns. Stafford, Allen, Herbert, Nix, and then who else?
30 seconds.
Jared Goff.
Let's go with Stafford final.
He's number 7. You need one more.
I think Jared Goff.
And you're still missing number 1.
Goff's a good one.
Still missing 1.
I feel like Jared Goff could be there.
1,
Josh,
8, and 10.
Josh Allen final.
All right, last guess.
Herbert, Goff, Nix.
Hang on, who's number 1? Why are we're clearly missing something?
10, 9, 8, 7.
Jalen Hurts.
I said, what happened to Goff?
5.
Sure, Hurts.
4.
I think
3.
Hurts. I think Hurts.
Jalen Hurts
2,
final.
1.
It was a Goff.
And I had one more guess, by the way. What list did you have? Because in my list, I did not have it filled out complete.
You're right. You had one more guess, but you ran out of time.
Gosh. So, what do you mean we ran out of time? You told us we
only have one left.
All right, take your last guess. Go.
Okay, so we have Goff, Nix, Herbert.
Okay, stop wasting time.
Okay, I want to say Goff.
Goff final.
Got it wrong anyway. You missed number 1, number 8, number 10.
Bo Nix.
Yep, he's number 8.
Yeah, no, but how can we not think of number 1? What are we doing here? Why are we idiots?
You've said every name on this list. Actually, you haven't said number 10, but you've said number 1 and number 9.
We said Justin Herbert?
Number 1, 2,140 yards.
You said 1,000?
2,140.
I use it on point fingers. Our final answer guy wasn't listening to us. Was he not?
Oh.
I mean, he threw a random name out there one time. Final answer. Who was it that you said randomly final answer?
Josh Allen.
Yeah, Allen.
That's
a good guess.
He's second in MVP voting. It's a safe guess.
It's a good guess.
There's somebody else.
I felt like
the
Herbert,
only one.
Had Allen been on this list, I probably would have had you go perfect. But I accounted you would get a miss with Allen.
Damn.
Between Herbert, Hurts, Nix, and Goff, I felt like those were all toss-ups.
I didn't like Hurts.
I don't know how Hurts came in the picture, by the way.
Brad
you
brought
late?
him up.
He's also like top 10 in MVP voting. And
Yeah.
he's had a good season.
He had a big game last
He's
week,
like
but
15-1 touchdown interception.
I would have probably went Nix, Herbert, and then the last one I said as well, Goff. I thought Goff.
For what
would
it's
get in.
worth, Hurts is 11th on this list.
Still wouldn't have went with him.
He is only about 70 yards behind.
Herbert was 1. We got Nix. Did we miss one more? Or is that
number 10 was Sam Darnold.
Oh,
Sleepy Sam.
Wow.
Only sleeping because we're sleeping on him. That didn't make sense.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
I'm actually mad about this.
We should be.
It was disjointed. Very disjointed.
We'll revisit again in maybe 5, 6
4 or
weeks.
5 weeks.
Yeah.
So every over-under, just start looking at the passing yards.
That's what makes it fun.
It's research.
So who won today? Who chose the under?
Nate Madison.
He didn't choose it. He was assigned it.
He was sorry to Lasagna in Milwaukee. Now, it's been the hour of Brad as we're trying to figure out if he can make it to the Green Bay Packers-Panthers game Saturday night for a VIP event with the Panthers, seeing his buddies Luke Kuechly, Greg Olsen, going on the sideline, going to the game, being treated like a VIP himself, seeing if his wife can come. But he was also the topic of conversation here, Brad, out yesterday, in which his idea about trick-or-treating, where you can take your little bite-sized, fun-sized candy, or you can gamble, so to speak, spin the wheel stroke.
Oh,
4 options. You get no candy. You have to give a piece of candy back.
Yep.
You can get a king-size candy bar or $1.
Yeah.
Stevie chimes in on the Carbless Talk and text line. The verdict is in. I asked my first graders what they would like better, gave them the options, and the kids were going bonkers with the excitement of the prospects of Brad Nortman's trick-or-treat proposal.
Stevie's kids, give the kids what they want. Give them what they want.
Are you going to give the kids what they want tomorrow?
Yeah.
Oh, are you?
Well, no. I'm not implementing the wheel yet.
It's not. So you're not practicing what you preach.
There's a whole wheel right there you can use.
I don't know if the world's ready for it. I should do.
What are you talking about? We just found out the world's ready for it.
The problem is I am going to go out and be trick-or-treating with the kids, so there's nobody left at the estate to implement.
Buy a little robot. Y'all got the money.
The casino.
What are your parents doing?
I don't know when.
Well, let's not use the parents Friday. Let's use them Saturday and Sunday.
No, they would love to spend all weekend with their grandkids, I'm sure.
We're
Stop
taking the grandkids
overextending. They're doing a lot.
I mean,
I love them.
That's part of their jobs.
And so does Brad.
As a parent.
Man, it's so funny how the two parents are just throwing out like yes, that's their job.
It's probably not tiring whatsoever to look at young
Mama Walls
kids.
and Papa Walls. Papa Walls gonna be there smoking that cigarette around. Come on, let's go. He'll be there. You tell him just don't do nothing, don't touch nothing. And Mama Walls, she'll step up.
Don't do nothing, don't touch nothing.
Oh yeah, he definitely don't touch nothing.
Okay.
Your parents will be a great set of grandparents.
Oh yeah.
I can't wait to hear those stories.
They don't say no.
I'm not excited to hear Kyle's parenting story.
Oh, I can't wait.
Oh, they're going to be great because they're going to be crazy. Back in 2 minutes.
He's going to be scary.
Home buyers are raving about their experiences with the Citizens Bank mortgage team.
Aaron helped me get pre-approved really fast, like before the open house even started.
I called Devin so many times with questions, and he always answered.
It's more than a mortgage. It's your future. And at Citizens Bank, we make it personal. Learn more at citizensbankwi.bank/mortgage. Citizens Bank is member FDIC and an equal housing lender. NMLS 746419.
The only thing that tops our selection is your savings discount liquor.
What does the skeleton say before dinner? A bon appetit. And why did the ghost go to the bar? For the booze. Yeah, Halloween jokes can be corny. Hi, this is Marie from Discount Liquor. Since 1960, we've provided the most spooktacular selection and savings in town. From skull-shaped vodka bottles and pumpkin cream liqueurs to adult trick-or-treat bags and your favorite seasonal wines and beers. We've got the spirits to get you in the spirit. Combine our selection with everyday low prices and 2 convenient locations, and Discount Liquor is the one trick-or-treat stop you can't skip. Discount Liquor, locally owned and family operated with 2 locations, in Milwaukee on 51st in Oklahoma, and in downtown Waukesha on Barstow in Maine. See all of our specials at discountliquorinc.com.
Discount Liquor.
This is Kevin Moret from Mentality. Every day is a silent competition, and with testosterone dropping 1% annually, you're fighting an uphill battle. Your colleagues notice when you lose your edge, your partner senses when your confidence wavers, and without addressing low T, you're set up to fail. No willpower can overcome this hormonal deficit. Mentality's FDA-approved treatments have shown a 30% increase in testosterone levels. Don't let low T define you. Reclaim your power at mentalityhealth.com/radio. That's mentalityhealth.com/radio.
Gabe Neitzel here. Catch Jen, Gabe, and Chewy mornings 7 to 9 on 94.5 ESPN, WKTI, and WKTI HD, Milwaukee.
A locally owned Good Karma brand station. Broadcasting live from the Gruber Law Office's One Call That's All studio at the Avenue in downtown Milwaukee. This is Kyle Brust and Nortman, KBN on ESPN Wisconsin. Here's Kyle Wallace, Ben Brust, and Brad Nortman.
Ben Brust, Kyle Wallace, Brad Nortman, UKBN Nation at 800-990-3776 is the Carbos Talking text line. Jason will be coming up at 3:15. What I want to know before Jason is inspired by the Bucks Insiders hit at 12:35 on Wisconsin's Midday News, talking about Giannis and the numbers he's putting up right now are absolutely ridiculous. And honestly, just looking around at all of the NBA content that's put out there, and I get it. It's Wemby, it's Wemby, it's Wemby, it's Wemby, it's Wemby. But Giannis is, like, putting up ridiculous numbers, and he's doing it with a young cast of characters. 34, 17, and 7 at a 68 to 70% field goal percentage. It's almost taken for granted too much now, to the point where, like, I need, and I try not to do we're in the small market, they take it, but they are. They are. Because we all know that if Giannis was somewhere else other than Milwaukee, he would be a bigger story, a bigger graphic, a bigger this, a bigger that, because of the name on the front of the jersey.
Oh, yeah,
and so,
putting up them numbers.
Kyle, you've put up a stink to me a lot this week about the power rankings. ESPN power rankings continuously have the Packers, although number 1 in the NFC North, 5-1-1, not even in the top 5 of the overall power rankings. So I want to know, who's not getting enough credit for what they're doing? Giannis as a Milwaukee Buck, or the Green Bay Packers as a whole? 800-990-3776.
I mean, Giannis isn't getting enough credit because he's in a small market, but people still respect him and talking about how great he is. But when I look at my Green Bay Packers football team, I've never seen a team in the NFL who is 5-1-1 and has beaten the other teams that are great in the NFL when you talk about elite. Well, the Lions.
Slow down.
And the Commanders were undefeated when we played them. Now they're
that was week 2.
Yeah.
They're injured.
Don't use that one. Use the Lions and skip that
Lions
one.
You
lose it.
Jaden Daniels got hurt in that game, so they're the way they are because
and
of
what
us.
have they been since?
He's been hurt. He's been out. That's been on us, and he got hurt again. So again, all I'm saying is this: is the Green Bay Packers are 5-1-1, and despite the fact the Green Bay Packers are 5-1-1, their team hasn't played that great throughout the whole season, right? When I think about the Packers, they have in 4 or 7 games this year, they've gone 3 and out 4 times this season. So this Green Bay Packer football team, 3 and out, they've gone 3 and out 3 times in 4 games. You looked up at me because you were confused.
Okay. Yeah, it was just worded a little weird.
Yeah, I don't know the best way to.
3 times, 4 times this season.
Sure, whatever you want to say.
6-7.
6-7. But when I look at this Green Bay Packer football team, there's no way they shouldn't be ranked in the top 5. This football team should be the front runner in the NFC purely based off the fact that they beat the Detroit Lions and they only have 1 loss on the season. And that loss, though it was a loss to a bad Cleveland Browns team, they were still right there in the game with a position to win that football game late. So for me, when I look at the Green Bay Packers, they get completely disrespected. What they've been able to do in the fourth quarter and the way they've been able to finish games, the Green Bay Packers in 6 of their 7 games, do you know they scored double digits in the fourth quarter to put games away? In 6 of the 7 games, this football team does not get the respect that they deserve. They're top 5 in points. They're top 10 in total yards as well. And you know how great that defense is. So I just think that it's messed up that the Green Bay Packers, week in and week out,
but there's been conversation about the defense lacking at times.
There's areas of improvement, but when you're talking about the
you
pass
came in and were like 80 points in the second half of games and only 20 in the first. That's Jeff Halfley. What are you doing?
But also, when you look at this football team, you're talking about the dynamic duo that they have with Rashawn Gary. Yes, I said Rashawn Gary, dynamic duo because of Mr. Parsons himself. This Green Bay Packer football team, there's no excuse of them not being in the top 5. You cannot tell me there's 7 teams ahead of the Green Bay Packers. You can't even tell me that the Packers aren't the best team in the NFC North. The Green Bay Packers beat the team that other teams think that are better with the Lions. So I'm sick of this nonsense and all this hate. There's entirely too much ignoring of the Green Bay Packers and how great they are. Just wait. They're going to continue to show their greatness, especially when they get a chance at Philly at home on Monday Night Football.
Yeah, Kyle, I mean, the Packers are experiencing a level of disrespect. They should be higher in the power rankings, but compared to the disrespect that Giannis is getting with the output that he's doing, it's not even close. I mean, everything Giannis has been doing since the moment the first tip-off occurred in their first game, it's been nothing short of greatness, of legendary greatness. He is a man on a mission, and his stats, his presence on the court, and this team, granted early in the season, but overproducing compared to what we thought this team was going to be. The disrespect for that should be a national storyline. That should be a national headline. Nobody expected this team. Ben listed off what the other Eastern Conference teams are as far as betting odds to win the NBA championship. And the Bucks are 7th. They're playing significantly higher than a 7th team in the East right now, all thanks to Giannis and only thanks to Giannis. And I look at that and think about him, and I think of the word greatness. I look at the Green Bay Packers, and I'm not sure I'd use the word greatness yet to define this team. They've been good to really good, but there's been moments where they do not look. They've been probably great for one game. That's the Detroit game, outside, and maybe the second half of Pittsburgh for sure. But outside of that, I don't look at it and say greatness from start to finish. That's what Giannis is giving us. The Packers are underrated for sure, but Giannis and this Bucks team, whoo, boy, that is criminal.
People still look at Giannis as being one of the greatest players in the NBA, most dominant players in the NBA. People are still sleeping on my Green Bay Packers and second guessing, as you just did, whether or not they're a real contender. Well, maybe this or no. The Green Bay Packers are for real.
So I'm just gonna read some stuff off here that I look, because I can't make an argument for a couple of teams. The only two teams I can make an argument for ahead of the Packers are the Eagles and the Rams. The Lions have beat the Bears, the Ravens, the Browns, the Bengals, and the Buccaneers. Now, the Buccaneers were high on that list, but I think, again, they're one of the teams that I'm actually not going to make an argument.
They're not winning a Super Bowl.
I'm not going to make an argument. It's not. This is about power rankings for where they're at right now. Whether or not they win a Super Bowl is relevant to this conversation. They've beaten the Falcons, the Texans, the Jets. Seahawks is a good win. The Niners haven't had a quarterback. They lost to the Lions and beat the Saints. Now, the Lions and the Eagles, the Rams and the Eagles have wins against the Chiefs, the Rams, the Buccaneers, who are still at the top of that. They have three quality wins. Their loss to the Broncos, they're a good team. They did lose to the Giants, but then just smacked the Giants this past week. But they have those quality wins that I think are probably putting them ahead from a how people are voting standpoint. And then the Rams have wins
against the Colts.
It wasn't the Rams. It was the Lions wins and the Eagles wins that I could put more weight to. Because when you look at the Packers, they just have the Lions. Beating Washington, Cincy, AZ, and Pittsburgh and tying the Cowboys, I'm just saying, in comparison, when you only have that one win where other teams, and it's just based off how the schedule has fallen.
Well,
as soon as the Packers
game, going into that Washington game,
the Washington game doesn't matter.
We know more.
They're hurt. They're old and injured. Their quarterback was hurt.
You're making the argument. If outside of Daniels, they're old and injured. They're not any good.
Okay, but I'm saying
outside of Daniels.
Okay.
So they've beaten the Lions. That is what they've done from a pure looking at where it's at in the rankings.
Look significantly better than week one.
Oh, I wonder why.
I'm just saying. It's just
the only thing
I knew it.
No, the only thing I'll say about the Lions is the only thing that I think is fraudulent is they have only beaten teams that are really bad, but they beat them in style points.
Yeah.
So that is what's helping
like
their ranking.
Type.
I would put the Packers and Lions next to each other. Them being as high as they are is fraudulent in my opinion.
I said after that game, when the Lions get good, everybody gonna be talking about
that's Brad.
It was the first game with the offensive coordinator and defensive coordinator. They weren't.
Who was talking like that?
That's what people were in leading after that.
No,
game.
who sounded like that?
Oh, I don't know. That's not my impression of Brad. But I just knew it. The Lions got hot. They're gonna try to discredit the Green Bay Packers for the dismantling of the Detroit Lions and try to make excuses of why the Packers did what they did to the Lions. I just knew it was gonna come.
You could spin it either way. You could say that it's more impressive that the Packers beat them because look how better they've gotten, or that they've hit more of their stride and that maybe the game would.
But I am with Kyle. The fact that the Lions are at the top of these power rankings is an absolute joke.
Thank you.
That is a joke because they've only beaten.
What number are they?
They're number one.
Oh, that's
through week 8. They are number one, and they do not have impressive. They've lost to the two teams other than the Buccaneers this past week that they have had quality games against. The Bears, the Ravens, the Browns, and the Bengals slaughtered. But guess what? That's what they do when Dan Campbell's team is in rhythm against bad teams. They run up the score. The Eagles have the quality wins. And the Rams have the quality wins. Excuse me, not the Rams. The Buccaneers, again, actually, it's really just the Eagles I can make an argument for. The Packers are way undervalued in the NFC based off what people are saying, but they need more quality wins probably for voters, and they won't have that chance, and it's not their fault. It's just how the schedule has fallen.
So because the Packers are undefeated this year, we're saying we're punishing them. We're punishing them for not being perfect.
No.
What do you mean, no? They are,
but they're
we're
not
punishing
undefeated.
them for.
But they lost to the Browns and they tied the Cowboys.
Yeah, the Browns is a big bad blemish when you're up 10-0 in the fourth quarter and lose that game.
No, it is. It's a big bad blemish. But at the end of the day, you have bad games, right? That's what happens.
You have bad games, but it also is in the way in which they lost that game.
The Eagles lost to the damn New York Giants by double digits.
And then they smack them. The difference is the Packers were up 10-0 against the Browns, and they didn't put them away like a lot of teams want to see good teams do. And also in the way in which they lost, it was a bad loss to a team they should have beat.
And they don't hammer teams like the Lions do to inferior opponents.
Now that is true. The Packers do not hammer teams, and I think that has a lot to do with coaching and immaturity. They need to start dismantling and hammering teams. That is the one missing piece. But overall, I do think the Cleveland Browns game is what it is. I feel like the Cowboys game came down to coaching and the defense. And
but that's part of it.
No, it is. But they've taken care of business. They're 5-1-1.
Jerry's with you, man. Jerry's with you. He's a Lions fan chiming in on YouTube. Lions are 2-2 against teams with a winning record. Lions, and I'm a Lions fan, should be around 5. They shouldn't be number 1.
Yeah, 1 is
and I'm calling it out. That is ridiculous that they are number 1. The Colts should be number 1 in the power rankings. But again, the power rankings are getting you up into your panties in a bunch. But when the Packers have
boxers on,
boxers tight, or your sphincter tight, as I like to use, but when they play the Eagles and the Lions the next 4 weeks, they'll prove to everyone whether they should be in the top 3 or if they do not, based off their results. Let's go to Josh and Kenosha on the Carbless Talk and Text line.
Hey, Ben. Yeah, I definitely wanted to agree with you about how it almost feels like the college rankings with the style points and everything, and how I think the Packers loss to the Browns is one of those bad losses they talk about, and then you flip it to they beat the Lions as a quality win. I think that's messing with people's heads a little bit. But in reality, the Packers are a top 3 NFC team. You could make the case they're 1, 2, or 3 with I would put in the Rams and the Eagles. The Lions, I guess if you want to throw them in there, make it top 4, sure. Tampa's got too many injuries to be above Green Bay right now, and especially with what Detroit did to them last week. So I think we're kind of conflating how the college rankings go with NFL teams.
Well, Josh, it also, and thank you for the call, it's just a bunch of writers that are going week to week, and guess what the Lions did against the Buccaneers, who were a hot team before all these injuries. They took care of them 24-9, so it looks good. But I still think them being number 1 is absolutely fraudulent. And the Packers do have that win against the Lions. You can only play who's in front of them. But when they have a chance to play these other teams that we know are quality opponents, they will be right there in the conversation or not, based off what they do.
I can't wait. Because listen, Jordan Love going to be ready. I can't wait. I can't wait for prime time for Jordan Love to go against Jalen Hurts and get his revenge on what happened when he was injured. Because remember, going into that game, he might have his lower half of his body might have been better, but his arm was still messed up. I can't wait.
I hate unathletic people that talk about sports. Jimmy on the ESPN Madison and Milwaukee YouTube.
Oh, wow.
I simply said, who's unathletic? Because I want to see what his answer is. Because I feel like Strofe hasn't said much, so I'm confused right now.
Jimmy on the ESPN Madison one?
Oh, yeah. Let's see if he replies. I'd love to get some insight. Maybe it's because I got the glasses. Look like a nerdy guy.
It's like Superman, right? Where you put on like the glasses and then you take them off and whoa, it's Superman.
Chest out, looking athletic now. Huh? Jason Wilde. I don't think he's athletic, but he knows the Packers next.
This is Kyle Bruston Nortman, KBN.
Transformers, Megan Fox.
No, I would say Megan Fox will be all good, but 7:45 is starting to go. You got to transform your ass up out of here.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Southbound on 41, we're seeing delays from the county line all the way down past Hampton. The northbound side slowing down from Mayfair Road all the way up past Burleigh. Also off the freeway system right on 124th Street. Just before you get to the freeway, the right lane is blocked on southbound 124th with a crash. Back onto the freeway, we do have delays from about 84th Street through the stadium. The westbound side is going to be a little bit backed up, basically from 17th Street all the way to about Mitchell Boulevard. Traffic is brought to you by Safe Plow. When winter hits Wisconsin, Safe Plow keeps driveways and businesses clear with no tolerance snow removal. They handle the blizzard so you can handle your business. Visit safeplow.com. And checking the TMJ4 Storm King forecast. Tonight, partly cloudy skies, a low of 39. Tomorrow, partly cloudy and breezy with a slight chance for afternoon showers, a high of 53. From the WTMJ Traffic Center, I'm Debbie Lazaga on 94.5 ESPN.
It doesn't matter if it's your first betting slip ever or just the first one of the week. We've got your Potawatomi sportsbook picks covered. Tune in Wednesdays to the Weekly Wager with Josh DiMaggio and Ben Brust.
Greasy Ben Brust, just whichever way the wind's blowing. I have bad posture. I don't have a great backbone, Joshy.
The Weekly Wager, Wednesday nights at 6, right here on 94.5 ESPN, the ESPN Wisconsin app, and ESPN Milwaukee's YouTube channel.
Time out on the field. Let's bring in Gina Della from Pella. What's the winning game plan this month?
Wayne, a whole house of new windows for as low as $297 a month with 0% interest for up to 60 months.
Wow, that's a drive you can sustain for years. No penalties, no extra interest.
And unlike opponents, Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin actually stops the drafts.
Don't sit on the sidelines, folks. Make your move today at PellaWI.com.
Zero restrictions apply. It's 10/31/2025.
Make the best seat in the house yours. Carbless delivers the handcrafted cocktail experience right to your living room. Bold flavor, no carbs, no sugar, just 100 calories, and all the taste with none of the extra baggage. From kickoff to the final play, Carbless is your game day go-to. Hosting friends, watching with family, or celebrating every big drive, Carbless keeps the good times pouring. So when the game's on the line, make the winning call. Skip the mixing, grab the bliss, and make every seat the best seat in the house. Find Carbless near you at drinkcarbless.com.
The dance of sunlight on water.
Shimmering, sparkling, beautiful, hypnotic.
Houses that overlook a gorgeous body of water are the most highly desired houses in the world.
The Bellamare collection of fine jewelry features classic white diamonds, flanked and surrounded by rare and exotic blue diamonds.
Bellamare means beautiful water.
Bellamare, sunlight on water, glimmering and twinkling.
The dance is enticing.
The look is spectacular.
The impact is exciting.
Blue and white diamonds created in the heart of Mother Nature
will dance and sing on the body of a glittering, sparkling woman.
Bellamare. This blue and white beauty of sunlight on water
should be worn on the fingers,
the wrist,
the neck, and the ears
of the woman you love.
The Bellamare collection is available only at Kessler's.
We do diamonds better because diamonds are what we do.
For the location of the Kesslers nearest you, visit KesslersDiamonds.com.
Hi, I'm Brittany Miller from Big Frog Custom T-Shirts and more. Custom T-shirts, sweatshirts, jackets, hats, you name it, we can do it. Big Frog Custom T-Shirts and more is family owned and all about celebrating life's big moments. Maybe it's a milestone birthday, a celebration for your child's first goal, or that work fundraising event. We are everyone's printer. No minimum orders, affordable designs, and help straight from me and our team. We're the one-stop shop for all your custom needs. Start your project today at bigfrog.com/Mequon.
You're listening to Kyle Brust and Nortman, KBN, on ESPN Wisconsin, ESPN Milwaukee on YouTube, and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
I'm going to enunciate the way I normally would as a nerdy fellow that I am.
Three-time Wisconsin Sports Writer of the Year.
You know, you should be confident. You should be feeling yourself.
Holding everybody accountable.
I'm not saying you should be necessarily mad at him, but he bears some responsibility.
Jason Wilde is on Kyle Brust and Nortman.
Yeah, I don't want to do this for 3 more hours either, so we're good then.
Join Jason Wilde next summer and explore the British landscapes in England, Scotland, and Wales. Text travel to 800-990-3776 or visit ESPNMilwaukeeTravel.com for full details.
Tell me now, do you want it? 'Cause these dancing feet.
Joining us is Jason Wilde on Kyle Brust and Nortman across ESPN Wisconsin. Listen to Jason 9 to noon across these various stations on Wilde and Tausch. Jason, what's going on?
Not much, guys. How are you?
Doing well. Wanted to get it right this time. Jason, the Packers wide receiver room, assuming they get Jayden Reed back this year, would be pretty deep, and there's some contract situations that you'd have to figure out. Is there a potential that one of them could be moved at the trade deadline? And if you were to choose one that would make sense to move, who would it be?
Yeah, I don't think, first of all, I wouldn't rule anything out, right? My God, they traded for Micah Parsons. So really, nothing is off the table. That said, look, my reservation, and I don't know how Goody feels, but Ted used to always say, you're a couple sprained ankles away. You may think you're deep at a position, but you're a couple of sprained ankles away from suddenly being thin. And while you could argue certainly that they have plenty of wide receivers, I mean, right now, Wicks is not on injured reserve, but he did not play last week. He's not playing this week. He didn't practice again today. So you don't have to worry about him when you're dishing out snaps and targets. Reed is still on IR, but he will be back. I mean, he's catching balls again. I'm not allowed to interview him, but I did talk to him yesterday, and he feels pretty good about where he's at. So those guys are going to be back in the mix, and then you feel really good about Watson and what you saw in his first game back. Dobbs is Dobbs. And you're certainly not trading away your first-round pick or Savion Williams. I just think that that's a position where, you know, you just don't want to take the risk when you have a Super Bowl caliber team of making a trade and then you get a rash of injuries and you're regretting it. I would say the same thing about Kingsley and Agbare. Like, he's going to be a free agent after the season. That guy deserves more playing time. But he lost it to Micah Parsons. Like, he didn't lose it to some stiff. So
real quick,
I'd rather
just
have him on
with
the
the
team.
logic that you're providing with the sprained ankle away, they're not particularly deep at cornerback.
Well, they need. There's no doubt they need help there. But my problem with that is, who the heck is trading a good corner at the trade deadline? And what is the price tag? Like, Michael Carter, the second, went from the Jets to the Eagles. The Eagles, man, they don't mess around.
They do
like
not. Them and the Rams.
The Rams did the same thing as well.
I can feel Kyle frustrated that Goody doesn't take as aggressive of attack, even though he traded for Micah Parsons this year.
Jason, you misread me with this one. I'm not as mad at this point because I'm Parsons.
Okay, not yet.
We don't have the draft capital to give up after we gave up two. I mean, we do, but I don't know how I feel about giving up more picks.
I mean, what did they give up for Michael Carter the second? A seventh?
I think maybe a sixth or a swap. It wasn't much.
Is he good? I mean, I'm going to sit here and act like I know Michael Carter the second.
I don't know. I'm gonna defer to the people that watch the Jets regularly. Those poor people. But I don't know. But again, that's the other problem with trading, right? You obviously think, oh, well, this guy must be better than what we have because Goody made a trade for it or whatever else. Like, I always think back to who was that wide receiver out of Notre Dame that was with the Steelers and the Bears traded for him?
Oh,
Claypool.
At the trade deadline a couple.
Yeah, Chase Claypool.
Chase Claypool. Yep. And he was terrible.
Second round pick, right? Second round.
Yes, and
crazy.
the Steelers were thrilled to get rid of him for I think the Bears gave up a second, the Packers offered a third or something like that, if I remember right. But that was a terrible trade. It was a wasted pick. He was horrible in Chicago. He's bounced around since. But, you know, I remember, and I'm sure I said it on our show, hey, that was at a time when they had Alan Lazard, I believe, as their number 2 wide receiver. Or maybe it was 2022, and he was their 1 receiver, and then they had the 2 rookies, Watson and Dobbs. But they would have regretted that in a huge way. So maybe standing pat is the best thing to do, especially when you have a bunch of good players. And I would also add this, and I know this isn't apples to apples, but if you trade a guy that is really a well-liked guy in the locker room, there's a chill effect, right? I mean, we saw
Josh Hader with the Brewers.
With Josh Hader. It's exactly where I was going. Now, he obviously had a much more prominent role.
Correct.
Than somebody that they might give up here. But I don't want to mess with my depth, and I don't want to mess with my my locker room chemistry. If there's a corner that's available for a bargain price, though, like that guy that went from Tennessee traded, was it to the Rams?
Yes.
That was like a pick swap. That was it. It was a 6'7" or 5'6". Sydney's already getting. Sydney's in the back seat. She already gave me a
6'7",
thumbs down for trying that.
Sydney.
Yeah, I'm on my headphones.
I was going to say, I don't think she can hear you.
I appreciate the effort, though.
Jason, last year, Kyle brought this up. I got to give him credit. Packers are 30th in the NFL right now in their defensive turnovers with 4. Last year, they were 4th with 31. Has any coach or player given you an explanation as to why they're so low this year when they were so high last year?
And with that point of emphasis they made in the offseason.
And that's exactly what I was going to say, because I wrote this story a month ago, right? And it hasn't gotten any better. That's what's crazy, right? I mean, I guess they've doubled it from 2 to 4. At the time that I wrote it, they had the interception by Evan Williams in the opener off of the Micah Parsons pressure on Jared Goff, and they had the punt interception at the end of the first half in Cleveland when Joe Flacco took a shot and Xavier McKinney picked it off. And now they've added 2 more takeaways, right? A strip sack by Rashawn Gary, and then I can't even think of the other one. Another fumble of some sort?
The Rashawn one's the only I can think of.
Yeah. Did you say the Bullard one where he punched it out last week?
Yeah, maybe. Anyway, my point is that it hasn't,
very memorable.
What's crazy, you'd like it to be not memorable because that means you're getting so many of them that you're losing track. But to your point, I can't remember who chimed in now, about the emphasis, I think it was you, Ben. That was the whole premise of my story. The NFL, there's a reason why the cliche "you get what you emphasize" is so overused, because it's true. And the coaches will tell you, and Brad, you can back me up on this, you only have so much practice time. So you have to make choices on what you're going to emphasize more so than other parts. You cover all aspects, but some get short shrifted and others you really emphasize. And in the case of turnovers, again, I'm sure that everybody emphasizes turnovers. It's all about the ball. I get it. But I don't think there's many teams that have installed lights and sirens into their defensive meeting room and have mini celebrations for every time you force a turnover. And
during the season.
They haven't had to do that very often. And then basically mock trials for guys that have an opportunity to punch the ball out and don't take a swing. They get after guys for doing that. So it is mystifying. But have they just played a bunch of teams that are really good about their ball security? I guess I'd have to go through where the teams that they have played rank in giveaways to figure out if they've run into some teams that have just been really vigilant about it. But the bottom line is, all this stuff about the defense and they haven't been as dominant as we thought they were going to be. As you well know, as much as they wanted to see you come out onto the field as opposed to giving up the ball, you as a defense, I don't want to see you. I want to take the ball away so the punter doesn't have to come out. I want better field position than what Brad Nortman's going to leave me with.
So true.
Jason, I'm big on this Jordan Love train right now, and I'm just trying to figure out what type of performers will it take for people to finally believe that Jordan Love is that guy? Because I feel like right now when you look at the power rankings and people having a conversation about the Packers aren't in that top tier teams that they think could be, true Super Bowl contenders. I think it comes down to Jordan Love. What more do people need to see from Jordan Love to start believing that he is that dude?
They got to do it in the playoffs, right? And he did it against Dallas. And he was in the process of doing it against the 49ers. And then his last pass of the third quarter and then his last pass of the game were both picks, and bad picks, right? I was actually talking to him yesterday about this because my point, because I have these folks that get after me for pointing out the interception in Cleveland and for the check down to Emmanuel Wilson when you don't have any timeouts at the end of overtime in Dallas. And I bring those up because they're illustrative of the fact that he took those screw-ups, which he owns. Again, doesn't need you to make excuses for him, fans. He takes ownership, which is something I didn't usually say about his predecessor. And he took those, and how has he responded? Look at the last 3 games, right? Mm-hmm. He makes the big-time throw to Golden against the Bengals, right, where he's moving to his left, kind of crosses his body still. Unbelievable throw, right? Then in the Arizona game, 4th down, they're going to kick a field goal. They call timeout. He has that look of disdain. If you're going to give the coach a dirty look, and again, LaFleur really wanted to go for it anyway, and that was kind of the tiebreaker for him because he wanted to be conservative, but he wanted to go for it. And the face that he saw from Love was like, okay, we're definitely going. If you're going to do that, you better deliver on the throw then. And that's exactly what he did with the throw to Kraft. And then obviously you saw his performance yesterday or Sunday. I mean, dude completed 20 passes in a row. And I know there's also folks that like to ding him for, he's throwing checkdowns and guys are running with the ball after the catch. And, Tucker Kraft had 143 yards and 131 were after the catch. Yeah, that's how this offense works. That's why he's throwing for 70% completion rate. That's why his air yards maybe aren't, Aaron Rodgers-esque from 2011. But that's not the offense he's in. This is designed for you to get the ball out, let guys make a guy miss, and gain a bunch of yardage. And they have done a great job of that, and he has reaped the statistical benefits. But he's doing what he's asked to do, and then on occasion, he's making big league throws when they need to be made. Now, I also enjoyed the fact that he basically admitted that the two biggest plays he had were not positively graded. He admitted after the game when he made the throw to Kraft, I was just hoping nothing bad would happen. I hear your quarterback say that. And then, he said he committed a mortal sin on the throw to Watson, laid over the middle, and both of them worked out. So sometimes, and this is what I was telling Strofe this morning on Weekly Wildy, one of the things that come with being that guy and getting closer and closer to being that guy is you get a little more leeway, take those chances. And when they pay off, sometimes you don't morph into Brett Favre in St. Louis throwing 6 picks and 3 of them returned for touchdowns. I think they're going to be willing to let him take a chance or two once in a while.
Well, Jason, it's a lot of great stuff. We appreciate you taking the time, and we'll be listening to Weekly Wildy. I saw you and Strofe promoting that, as well as hearing you on Wildy and Tausch and Green Bay Game Day and Night. And Sunday Karma. Well, there will be no song. Will there be no Sunday Karma?
Noon game. We're off on Sunday.
Talk to you soon, Jason.
All right, guys. Take care. Be good.
That's Jason Wildy. Listen to him on Wildy and Tausch across ESPN Wisconsin.
Jason was good today.
Good stuff.
Are you going to rate Jason every time he comes on now?
Does that mean he's not good every day?
No, just when he agrees with me.
Yeah, there it is. If you agree with me, you're right.
Yeah.
If you don't, you're wrong. I'm surprised he didn't jump on him for, the whole throw to Kraft isn't as much credit to Love, but that's for another time.
The Watson pass was good.
Frozen Pizza Friday is tomorrow, which means stay in the loop because at any time from 2 to 5 tomorrow, we'll give away a Screamin' Sicilian Pizza Prize Pack. Cheez-It is a legendary snack cracker available with frozen pizza, courtesy of Palermo's and their collaboration there. Each crust is a giant original Cheez-It flavored cracker crust that's square-shaped, ultra-thin, super crispy, and has the perfect amount of Cheez-It flavor. On top of each crust are flavors that are phenomenally paired with the Cheez-It flavored crust. Italian 4-cheese, cheddar jack supreme, and pepperoni. With one of the shortest bake times, you go from freezing to cheesing in as few as 8 minutes. Find Cheez-It frozen pizza at your favorite local grocer's freezer aisle. I've now got into an athleticism off on the YouTube at ESPN Madison.
Wait,
with
somebody
Jimmy.
was challenging your athletic ability, a former Division I basketball player?
It shows up on YouTube at ESPN Milwaukee as Ben Brust, and it just shows up B Brust 29, which is interesting. Maybe I'm just another email on the Madison one.
You're really going back and forth?
Yeah, no, I just like because he. I'll recap this. This is fun. This is fun. We'll do it on the other side.
This is Kyle Bruston Nortman, KBN.
You said they are a reflection of their head coach.
Yes, he's soft, as he proved with you by signing that damn jersey you had. You think Campbell would have signed that jersey?
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
We've got a crash now on the exit to Brown Deer Road from I-43 southbound, so watch out for that. The freeway itself, you're seeing delays a little bit from just before Good Hope Road down towards Bender Road. Again, back on the brakes from Capitol Drive down towards North Avenue and again through the Marquette. Westbound 94, you're slowing down from 25th Street all the way to Mitchell Boulevard. The eastbound side's got backups from 76th Street to about Hawley Road and then back on the brakes from Mitchell Boulevard to 35th. And northbound 41, slowing just north of Watertown Plank Road all the way up to about Burleigh. And checking the TMJ4 Storm Team forecast tonight, partly cloudy skies, a low of 39. Tomorrow, partly cloudy and breezy, a slight chance for afternoon showers, a high of 53. Weather's brought to you by National Liquor Mart at 16th and National in Milwaukee. Packed with the best beer, liquor, seltzer, and spirit deals in town. Open 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. daily, where your satisfaction is their plan of action. From the WTMJ Traffic Center, I'm Debbie Lazaga on 94.5
In football,
ESPN.
what does every great team start with?
A strong defense. Same's true in business.
Defense against what?
Cyber threats. That's why companies use Trend Micro.
What do they actually protect?
Your network, your data, your people, from ransomware, phishing, and more.
So it's not just antivirus?
Not at all. Trend Micro has a full defensive playbook trusted worldwide for over 35 years.
Sounds like the kind of defense every business needs.
Exactly. Don't get blindsided. Go to trendmicro.com and see how enterprise security is done right.
For every athlete, every fan. Whether you're suiting up your team or rallying your fan base, Alpha Custom Apparel brings fresh, affordable designs to the field, court, or stands. We outfit schools, clubs, leagues, and fans with gear that turns heads and builds pride. Need uniforms, spirit wear, or fan merch in a hurry? Our quick turnaround and unbeatable Midwest-based service means you'll be ready for game day in style. Quality designs, comfortable fits, local service you can trust. Create with us at alphacustomapparel.com.
The delicious taste of victory deserves something equally superior. Cheer on your team with Michelob Ultra. At 2.6 carbs and 95 calories, it's a superior smooth taste worth playing for. Grab a Michelob Ultra Superior Light Beer as you cheer your team on. Michelob Ultra, official sponsor of the Milwaukee Bucks. Enjoy a Michelob Ultra at Kelly's Bleachers Big Ben, Distillery Richfield, Tom's Watch Bar in Milwaukee, and Maddie's in New Berlin. Please enjoy responsibly.
Without an Advent clinic nearby, people suffering needlessly from chronic nasal congestion and sinus infections would be stuck with either Band-Aid or sledgehammer solutions. Band-Aids are pills or nasal sprays, and they're not true solutions. Surgery is a sledgehammer, and that's what we're trying to avoid. Because most people don't need surgery for nose and sinus issues, nor do they want a 14-day recovery. Our unique Advent approach can, in 20 minutes in our office, open your blocked nose for good, with only 1-day recovery. I'm Advent founder Dr. Kandula. Outside of Advent's four walls, invasive surgery is what they'll recommend. But here you will find effective and convenient in-office solutions to help you stop the need for Band-Aids and avoid the sledgehammer.
Go to adventknows.com to schedule your appointment, because Advent knows when you breathe well, you live better. Most insurance accepted.
Hey, this is the Fat Jack, and the season is well underway. Did you have a great weekend last week? We went 5-1 again on Saturday against the spread. And this week, the Breeders' Cup plays are free if you're playing football or hoops. Go to fatjacksports.com, get added value this week, make money betting the games for as little as $99. This weekend, only $99, including the free Breeders' Cup. Fatjacksports.com, the longer packages are much less than $99. Sign up today and win this weekend at fatjacksports.com.
You're listening to Kyle, Brust, and Nortman on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
On YouTube at ESPN Milwaukee and at ESPN Madison, we're always ready to interact with you. You can always get us on the Carbless Talk and Text line 800-990-3776. Ben Brust set the all-time three-point record in 2014 for the Wisconsin Badgers.
Oh, wow.
That's me. Brad Nortman, all-state tight end and linebacker.
Should have stopped there.
6-year NFL punter. Been around the ball.
Yeah, I've seen a football.
Watched the Super Bowl and kicked in the Super Bowl.
Yep.
Been in team meetings.
7 times in the Super Bowl, right?
Maybe
Kyle.
8 times.
He was recruited to play Division II, Division III football.
You were on a national championship contending team.
Runner-up. Got a runner-up ring.
And Stroh.
He hit a half-court shot in the JV basketball game.
Three-fourths.
Three-quarter courts. Get it right. Get it right now.
Court.
That's our resume. Still waiting on his. He wants to link up in the East Coast and play ball, though. I don't know if that's going to happen.
He lives on the East Coast?
Yeah.
He wants to play ball.
He was out for it, man. He was
it's fine. It's fine.
Wait, Jimmy's black? Jimmy done put the black hand up with the white picture? I'm confused now. Wait a minute.
I was confused, too.
Jimmy, you got an identity crisis, I see. Jeez Louise. Well, just as long as it ain't the real Jimmy Hoffa, I'm okay.
Hey, I don't know. I don't know anything about him other than what you taught me in the break.
Hey, Brad taught me a lot, boy.
crazy.
One thing I do want to know is because right now, not a lot of work's being done in our office.
Oh, don't get me.
No, you don't have to get started on it. But right now, everyone's decorating the rooms.
Boy, I would have just.
We're having the Halloween party at the office.
Hey, if they're going to pay people not to do anything, you might as well give me a free vacation day too. This is
Would
unfair.
you stop?
This is unfair to content teammates who have to be on air. Okay, everybody else gets to do nothing.
Oh, wow.
Or we get
You
to
love
work.
what you do, and you should stop complaining.
I know, but I like sitting on my ass too. Or I'm sorry, stand up and hang stuff. Decorating.
All I was going to say is I am the Halloween Grinch. I hate it, and I've made a vow that my daughter, who I love, is going to be here. She's going to be dressed up, but I am never going to be the parent that dresses up.
Oh, what?
Never? Never. I will never be the parent that dresses up.
I've never met
Are
someone.
you pro being... What do you mean you never met someone?
So against dressing up.
So one of our teammates came up to me and my wife as we ran into them in the neighborhood and asked about this party, and I was so mad at my wife because he's kind of like a funnier guy around the office, or tries to be at least. And I said, "Why did you tell him that we weren't dressing up?"
Your wife isn't dressing up either?
No, she's not. And I was like, "You should have told him that we were dressing up, and then not dressed up, so he came dressed up." Because that's I'm anti parents dressing up. It's too much.
You're telling me your beautiful daughter, she could look at you and say, let's say you watch a classic family thing is like The Incredibles, right? She asks you, I want to be little Jack, or I want to be the teenage girl or whatever. Dad, I want you to be Mr. Incredible. Can we please go through the neighborhood and you dress up as Mr. Incredible? You're going to say no?
Absolutely.
Oh, wow.
Absolutely.
That's crazy.
Wow. I've hated Halloween forever. It's the worst.
Just because you want to be the Grinch of Halloween doesn't mean your daughter has to suffer through that.
So your future little ones are going to tell you what to do?
I'm going to tell you this right now, okay? If I had a daughter, she can tell me whatever. Because my little angel, I'm going to just say
my
yes
little
all
angel.
all the time. The boys, I'll be like, y'all be all right. But if baby girl...
Sexist much?
That's the way of the world, baby. But if my wife, future wife, tells me I got to dress up for Halloween. Matter of fact, I got a Halloween party that I'm supposed to go to tomorrow. You think I have a costume ready?
Is a costume required?
Costume is required. I haven't thought about it, but you know what? I know I ain't getting inside that car with her without having some costume on. So yes, I think it's wrong for you to sit here and have your adorable daughter walking around in her costume today, and Dad isn't participating.
She ain't gonna remember it.
It could be a core memory for her.
She may not remember it now, but she's gonna be 4, 5, 6, 7. She's gonna remember that, Ben. And at a certain point, she's gonna get 13, 14, 15. She's gonna get all that attitude, and you're gonna wish you dressed up for Halloween with her.
On the Carbless Talk. Wow. On the Carbless Talk and text line, Colin chimes in. I'm with you. Halloween sucks. Worst holiday of the year.
Wow.
Stevie says, Ben, I hate Halloween, but I will dress up for my kids, and trust me, you will too. Well, it looks like y'all don't have a backbone, and I have a backbone.
That's awful.
What a stance. What a stance to never dress up. It's truly...
It's a terrible stance.
I think it's going to change. I do.
It should.
I've seen how many times has Ben showed us on his phone, rightfully so, look at how beautiful my girl is. And she is beautiful. How are you going to say no to that? I'm telling you, you're talking a big game in front of KBN Nation, which I get.
I'm laughing at some of these texts right now.
Little breast, and she's going to be cute as can be and say, Daddy, can you please? Then tears come. You're going to be saying
yes.
yes.
If she's crying about me not dressing up for Halloween, I failed as a parent. Ian and East Troy, I was there, Ben. Things change. Mama was a cheerleader. I wore a Tucker Craft jersey. Boy 1 was a Mac truck. Boy 2 was a block of cheese. Kraft mac and cheese.
Oh, that's
creative.
Good. You don't want to be part of that?
Nope.
That's so cute.
Nope.
What if she's a little Badger cheerleader and she says, I want you to be the great Ben Bruss, the 3-point record holder in Wisconsin.
That's been broken 4 times since.
Well,
that's kind of
at least you had that.
Dress up as
yeah,
yourself.
I'd say.
You're still gonna say no to dressing up as yourself?
Ooh, Ben chimes in the 262. Bring your wife on the show.
I know she ain't doing nothing upstairs but setting up a room, so I mean she's available. Ain't nobody working up there. I went upstairs to go grab a charger.
Yes. She's listening.
Yeah.
You should say we are both anti-adults dressing up.
They both are.
Why doesn't she say it for herself? Coming up next.
Listen.
Well, because she's driving to go get our daughter to bring her back here.
I'll come save you, baby Bruss. I ain't going to let your parents ruin your childhood by not dressing up and participating
Halloween
in
is the best. We just don't need to dress up. It's for children to dress up. That's my wife.
Wow.
My wife.
This is my wife. We get along. This is great.
So if she told you to dress up, you'd be dressing up, though.
No, because I'm the man of the house, unlike you.
Okay, we'll ask her that. Let's have her come down. I want to ask her that, who the man of the house is.
She's listening. I'll get a text. Ask her your question right now, Claire.
Mrs. Bruss, is Ben Bruss the man of the house? If you told him to dress up for Halloween and he said no, would he be sleeping on the couch?
So you're telling and Mrs. Bruss,
that was very pointed.
You're telling me that you guys have never went to a costume party and you haven't coordinated costumes together, and you're avowing to never coordinate again in the future?
Unless it means something to somebody that's hosting the party, then we would do it out of default. But if it's our choice, like this party, we ain't doing it.
Right, you didn't dress up for the Halloween party today.
Yeah.
He's also not going to stay for the Halloween party today.
That's also true. I can't stay.
Are you anti-parents dressing up for Halloween like me?
Quick time out. You can't stay, or you're just choosing not to?
Can't stay. We got some family in town.
Oh, very good.
Damn, all of the husbands are saying, Ben, this is the funniest thing you've ever said, because we are all laughing at your opinion. But I have my wife behind me, and I just got a text. Uh-oh. I don't know what it says.
Oh.
She did not address Kyle's question.
Oh, she has something else to ask.
Correct.
You in trouble?
Please address. No, I just was hoping it was going to tie the bow on the Kyle question.
The man in the house can't even get a response. Man in the house can't get a response. So much for that.
Or she don't care about you.
No, you told her to respond and she didn't.
Baby, respond now. Next.
This is Kyle Bruston Nortman.
Love you.
What?
Love you.
Love you too.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app. On this show, it's always football season.
The fact that Aaron Rodgers got to experience the opposite side, having heard the Go Pack Go chants on road games when he was the Packers quarterback.
Wilde and Tausch, presented by Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin.
I think they should have done the wave in honor of taking over the stadium. And
that would have been fun.
Weekdays from 9 to noon on 94.5 ESPN, ESPN Milwaukee's YouTube channel, and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
It's ESPN Milwaukee's Brad Nortman here with some exciting news from my friends at Bank 5-9. Not only have they been named a top workplace for 16 straight years, but they've just won the prestigious Community Choice Award as the best bank in the Milwaukee area. Honestly, I'm not surprised. Not only do they have great products and services, but they truly live out their mission to make lives better. If you're looking for a true local community bank, check out the best. Visit bank59.com to learn more today. Member FDIC.
You want in on the autumn action at Potawatomi Casino Hotel Milwaukee? Of course you do. With $300,000 in prizes, who wouldn't? November 1st through the 20th, play with your rewards card for entries. Thursdays, pick your win from a prize board. At the end of the night, all leftover prizes go to one winner in a jackpot drawing. Autumn action. It's going down at Potawatomi. More info online. Must be 21 and a rewards member to play.
And ESPN Radio Extra Point with Evan Cohen.
If I am going to treat him like the greatest I've seen, baseball's a different sport. It's not about one guy where, like in basketball, you could have one, Michael can take over, and then the game's over. I'm not writing them off. I just can't do it. If you tell me the Dodgers win the next two games in Toronto, I have to, based on my assessment of Ohtani, who has not been good the last couple of games in terms of offense, nor in terms of pitching, in terms of greatness. If I'm going to treat him that way, I've got to treat him that way. And treating him that way means you've done it before, do it again. You won the closeout game against the Brewers. You got on base with the 3 homers, 10 strikeouts. You got on base 9 times in an 18-inning game. It's small as if they go to a game 7, like you're saying and like I'm saying, he's going to pitch out of relief, right? He could get a save in the world. Like he could get a save to close. He could be Mariano Rivera in the world. If I'm going to treat him that way, then I can't write them off.
Hey, it's Kirk Herbstreit. On game day, great prep makes all the difference. Same goes for your pizza. That's why I go with Frigidaire Stone Baked Pizza Oven. Fresh pizzas go from dough to done in just 2 minutes.
Whether you're throwing a party or squeezing in dinner between plays, this oven delivers hot, crispy, restaurant-quality pizza right from your kitchen. Only from Frigidaire. Game-ready pizza. Get it today at the Home Depot. How doers get more done.
From kickoff to cash out, ESPN Bet has the tools you need to score more on game days. Bet smarter with stats at your fingertips. Get personalized parlays built just for you. And with your fantasy team synced right in the app, you can back your squad. Right now, new customers get $100 in bonus bets when you bet $10. Sign up with promo code USL to get started. Must be 21 plus. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Terms and conditions apply. See app for details. Offer not available in New York.
Hey, it's Gary Ellison for Wisconsin Indoor Golf Center. Looking to escape the cold or take a midday break? Get your game on at Wisconsin Indoor Golf Center, where it's always golf season. Play more than 2,000 courses, including over 50 right here in Wisconsin. And even that famous course where they hand out green jackets. Top tech simulators, great food, and the best Bloody Marys around. This is your year-round slice of summer. Bays start at just $35 an hour, Monday through Friday. Book your bay today at WisconsinIndoorGolfCenter.com.
You're listening to Kyle, Brust, and Nortman on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Time of year where it's feeling a little crisp, a little cold outside, so you gotta change out those windows and doors. Stop putting that project off, because Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin is here to make sure that your home is gaining increase in home value, energy costs going down, and you can trust everything that Pella Windows and Doors has for you, because they've been around for over 100 years. That's through every single different kind of economic cycle. They make their own products in-house, so everything is customizable. And not only that, but you can get this offer of 0% interest for up to 60 months. That's 5 years of 0% interest, and you enjoying those personalized, those durable, those beautiful Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin, all with no interest for 60 months. Get your absolutely free consultation today by giving them a call, stopping in the Experience Center in Brookfield, or going to PellaWI.com.
Kyle Wall still has to run 3.5 miles. Continues to put it off.
I mean, I have time. I got to the next week.
Ben Brust, Brad Nortman, Strofe running the show. Let's take this call, because I'm just fascinated at this point, from Jim in the village of Raymond. Love for you guys to chime in.
Village of Raymond, huh?
Let's go to the Carbless Talking text line. Jim, you're on with KBN.
How you guys doing?
Good.
I'm doing good, Jim.
I actually wanted to ask Mark Tauscher this morning, but I couldn't get on the phone.
Yeah, well, we're better than him.
I know. That's why, that's why I'm here. So I tried to get this question answered on the Chicago 670 The Score radio station, and I don't think those guys appreciated anything that.
Well, let's get to it. What's your question?
Well, my question is okay. Jeez, he sounds like he's from Chicago. Everyone knows that Chicago has been drafting a first-round quarterback. It seems like every 3 years, because they give up on their quarterbacks because they're not fitting the system. And my question is, why do they continue to do that?
Are you a Bears fan?
No. Fuck no.
Dump Madison.
Listen, I knew something was up with him. I knew it.
Yeah, it was a little slow.
Yeah.
A little slow.
Hey, but you know what? You asked him that question. That's how a Packers fan should respond.
Well, he never finished the question. Then he dropped an F-bomb.
I mean,
it's on me.
You gotta love live radio.
I mean, Kyle did it. I was about to do it. What's the question?
Yeah.
Hey, listen. He was taking entirely too long.
And I shouldn't have done it, because Strofe wrote Bears QB questions. I don't know what's happening here. But when I see I don't know what's happening here, and Strofe says that, curiosity strikes within me.
I need a new defense.
You could have said.
I meant that in a good way.
You could have said might take 5 minutes to get to the point.
Bro.
And then we would have known what to do.
It was a lead up. Boy.
Lead up. Oh, my gosh.
Kyle, he basically called you a Chicagoan. He said, because when he said, hey, what's the question? He goes, whoa, like the people from Chicago.
And usually when you say, can you get to the question? They get to the question. He goes, wait a second. You sound like one of them from Chicago.
I mean, you must be insulted. You hate Chicago.
Well,
literally, you hate Chicago.
I do. It's more than the Bears. I just don't like anything about Chicago. And it's just the guy took forever. And then after I said that, he finished up, their quarterback. They just can't. What does he want? They're bad. They
can't develop. They can't evaluate.
Even you, Jim, who are still listening, can figure out the answer to your own question. Yeah. You sound like you got some history in you, Jim. You sound like you've been through it a while, like you've lived some life.
I thought Jim was using the oxygen machine the way he was taking deep breaths in between it. And
you had to have seen the list of quarterbacks that have been there since they claim 1985.
It's been a lot, and even the 1985 quarterback was meh.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened.
Wow.
That's what Strofe wrote on the call screen.
Well, the best thing was when he answered that question. No, for YouTube it was.
Jim, Matt, and Molly on Next in Madison, the damn sports show in Beaver Dam. We have a former NFL punter with us that has an opinion on trap games because that's the buzzword of the week. You look ahead to the Eagles, but you got the 4-4 Panthers right in front of you. Is this a trap game? Do they even exist? Do you believe they're a real thing? We give you the answer right here on Kyle Brust-Nortman next in 2 minutes.
The show that never ends.
Southbound on 43, we've got an accident on the off-ramp to Brown Deer Road westbound, so watch out for that area. We've also got more delays then from Good Hope Road down to Bender, and then from Hampton all the way down past Locust, only to slow down again from Fond du Lac Avenue down to the KK River. Northbound's backed up from Kilbourne up to North Avenue. Westbound 94, watch for backups from 17th Street to Mitchell Boulevard. Traffic is brought to you by Tsunami Express Car Wash. Today's forecast, crisp fall skies and a championship shine. Get your first wash free at TsunamiExpress.com. Game day ready, rain or shine, Tsunami Express Car Wash. Wash, chill, repeat. And checking the TMJ4 Storm Team forecast. Tonight, partly cloudy with a low of 39. Tomorrow, partly cloudy and breezy. A slight chance for afternoon showers. A high of 53. From the WTMJ Traffic Center, I'm Debbie Lazaga on 94.5 ESPN.
Goldsmiths are essential to running a jewelry store, but they're extremely hard to find.
Goldsmiths can repair jewelry, set diamonds, resize rings, and create beautiful, one-of-a-kind pieces of custom jewelry.
Most jewelry stores do not have an in-house goldsmith.
But Kessler's has 18 wonderful goldsmiths working in our 9 Kessler stores.
The average Kessler's goldsmith has more than 15 years of full-time experience.
And that's not counting all the apprentice goldsmiths and jewelry designers.
Our goldsmiths repair a lot of jewelry that we did not sell.
Bring us your broken jewelry and we'll bring it back to life.
When you see a woman with an extremely attractive, very distinctive engagement ring,
you can safely assume that it's a custom designed, one-of-a-kind ring made by the goldsmiths at Kessler's.
When your relationship is special, you need a special engagement ring.
If you want something that's breathtakingly one of a kind,
come to Kessler's.
For the location of the Kessler's nearest you, visit KesslersDiamonds.com.
Hey, this is Homer. You're listening to the home of Marquette basketball. 94.5 ESPN is WKTI and WKTI HD Milwaukee.
A locally owned Good Karma brand station. Broadcasting live from the Gruber Law Office's One Call That's All studio at the Avenue in downtown Milwaukee. This is Kyle Brust-Nortman, KBN on 94.5 ESPN, the ESPN Wisconsin app, and streaming live at ESPN Milwaukee on YouTube. The 414 Hour on KBN is brought to you by Siding Unlimited. Siding Unlimited is Wisconsin's leader in Pella window installation. Looking for new windows, siding, roof, and doors? Visit them at sidingunlimited.com.
It's the 414 Hour at 4 on KBN.
The buzzword of the week against the Carolina Panthers for the Green Bay Packers is trap game. Kyle Bruston Dortmund across 94.5 ESPN, YouTube at ESPN Milwaukee, and of course the ESPN Wisconsin app. Download it if you have not. It's so easy to use. Hit us on the Carbless Talk and text line 800-990-3776. Bradley Nortman, longtime NFL punter, Super Bowl 50 runner-up. Did you get a response from the, because we started the show for those who've missed it, Brad was invited to go to Lambeau Field and up in Green Bay on Saturday as a very special person for the Carolina Panthers to represent their organization.
Very, very.
No, he'd be a VVVIP. VVVIP.
I would be among the VVIPs.
So they're doing a big event with the Panthers in town. Brad played for the Super Bowl team. Luke Kuechly, Greg Olson on the call for Fox. He'd have a hotel, wine and dine, breakfast, sideline passes, tickets. He wasn't going to go, but we found that his parents would love for him to go and watch the kids, which opened up the question to the Panthers if there's room for the wife.
Still waiting for a response. Probably been giving this guy a call on the drive home. Like, put the screws to him. Say, hey, you do not invite me and not the first lady of the estate.
You really sound like you're going to do that.
Backbone, Brad.
Put the screws to him.
With all of that knowledge that you have from your past history of playing as a really, really good team in Carolina and a really good team in Jacksonville, making it to the AFC Championship game, the word trap game continues to come up because you play the Panthers, and then it's a very look-ahead spot because you have a big matchup on Monday Night Football against the Philadelphia Eagles. Do you believe that a trap game is real?
I don't believe in a trap game in the NFL in the classic sense of the word, right? Because you think of a trap game, you're basically saying we are one kind of team. And when inferior opponents come on down the line and maybe we're looking ahead, that we don't take them seriously, that they're not a big deal, that we should just be able to roll out there and our talent alone should be good to go, that there's some sort of like letting your foot off the gas. That's the best way I can describe it. So to me, I don't believe in trap games, particularly in the NFL, and here's why. Whenever people say, remember like when Alabama was so good, like in the mid 2010s, and they're like, Alabama should play the Cleveland Browns, the 0-16 Cleveland Browns. They might be able to contend. That's like the dumbest take I've ever heard. There's just no chance you'd be able to do that. This is still the NFL, and because of the salary cap and a bunch of different reasons, the talent is so well distributed. So even though we, kind of look at even the Packers with a fine-tooth comb under a microscope and say, well, they lost to Cleveland. Cleveland's not a very good team, and they're not, maybe they're beating good teams. The margin is so thin. It's unbelievably thin. Every single team is so good. You watch film of somebody, and there is a Pro Bowler basically on every single team. There's first-round draft picks on every single team. There are guys out there. There are capable coaches that game plan against you on every given team. So there is no ability to let up, and guys know this. I think that trap games might be more prevalent if there was maybe NBA basketball where there's 82 games or things like that. When there's only 17 games, that's so few opportunities to actually go out there and do your thing. And if there's a full week of prep, it's not like they can sneak up on you. There is a full week of prep. So if there's ever is a good team that loses, like for instance the Eagles losing to the Giants, right? You could say, oh, it must have been a trap game. They didn't take them seriously. Well, bro, there's a first-round starting quarterback on that team, and there's dudes all over that team that are really good. I believe Brian Burns was the D-end on that team. He leads the NFL in sacks. So there are good players everywhere.
Fourth odds to win Offensive Rookie of the Year in Ted McMillan, guy that we all talked about as a potential Green Bay Packer.
So there is, from inside the locker room and like a coaching standpoint, you don't change your preparation. You don't change your mindset. And these guys are all professionals. There's money on the line. There is every single reason to go out there and play well every single week. So the only time that something happens where it's like, oh my gosh, how did that team, like for instance, the Packers are 12-point favorites. If they go out and lose to the Carolina Panthers, you'd say, oh, it's a trap game because they're looking at the Eagles. No. If they lost, it's because they made mistakes because they're human. And maybe the Panthers played a good game because Bryce Young's a first-round draft pick. As you just said, Teterow and McMillan, he's a dude that we were clamoring to have as the Green Bay Packers.
I love me some Tet.
And they've got a good running game. They're fifth in the NFL in running the football, and the Packers are just okay at stopping the run. So trap games don't really exist inside the locker room. Guys don't think about it. Every single week you have to strap up and get your mind right because every single team is so good. Even the year that the Jacksonville Jaguars, when I was on that team in 2017, went to the AFC Championship game, right? We won our division, the whole thing. We played the 0-16 Browns that year. We beat them, but we were tied in the fourth quarter. They were
trap game.
Doesn't that help the argument for a trap game?
But weren't focused. Y'all weren't focused.
If you go back
Dr. Denver Dan on YouTube saying, is that on the coaches for not getting the team ready?
I would say that it's a team it's not they're getting blown out like the Badgers every single week. These teams aren't losing 37-0, generally speaking. They're losing by a touchdown. They're losing by a field goal. Those are small margins, and the way the ball bounces could change anything. So trap games, don't believe in them, don't like them. There's usually a reason why people lose or win any given weekend. It's not focus, and it's not your desire to plan any given week.
Well, what does Matt LaFleur think? We'll hear from Matt LaFleur on if this feels like a trap game or not.
I'm not worried about it. We've got enough to worry about just within ourselves and a lot of growth in front of us. If we want to play our best football, we should only be worried about today and this game and nothing else outside of that.
The only thing I'll say from that is we should only be worried. We are only worried about today would be the only way I would change that, because that should opens up like that it could be in the minds of people.
Because he fully understands that it gets in people's mind. Remember earlier this year, I wasn't mad about it, but a lot of y'all tried to point at my guy Rasheed Walker for talking about, we're going to go 16-0. He's looking ahead, and the Packers lose to the Browns, and it's Rasheed Walker's fault because he was looking ahead. That's what happens. He understands that people look ahead. Now, Brad, I'm not saying you're wrong because you played in the NFL and I did not. But to sit here and think that it's not human nature to look at a game like the Carolina Panthers and sit there and be like, all right, well, we got to focus and lock in on this one, but ooh, that game coming up here, that's our chance to show how really good we are. That's our game to show how good our quarterback that is. Oh, I can't wait. It has to be natural. So I think it should be an extra emphasis on Matt LaFleur to say, listen, fellas, put a schedule up there and X out every game other than the game with the Carolina Panthers to make sure that they are mentally locked in and focused. I believe that Cleveland Browns game that they lost earlier this year had everything to do with the fact that they thought they stuff did not think. They thought they legitimately could go.
I don't think you can say that when you blow with 3 minutes to go up 10. Because they did enough to be in position to win, and when you're that deep,
the offense didn't play well.
Sure. But if you're and at Cleveland, but if you're up 10 with 3 minutes to go, that's about execution and being less of a trap game situation where you end up losing the game because you're down and chasing and not executing the entire game.
Cleveland has a good defense, but people score on them. Like we just saw last week, even though there was some defensive stuff too. They can be scored on.
Let's hear from Ron and the key here on the Carbless Talk and text line. Brad, I say this with respect as you're, I don't know how to say this word, but infinitely better than me in any athletic thing I can do and ever will be.
I thought infinitely?
Infinitesimally? More of an athlete than I have or will ever be. Is it possible that there are no trap or letdown games for a punter? But since Chewy was more of what some referred to as a real football player, and he says these games exist.
I can only talk about what I've experienced in the locker room.
That's correct.
And for a punter, yeah, every game is basically
Ron
the same.
did the no offense, but it was like full offense.
Full offense.
Yeah,
full offense.
He pooped all on you.
My question would be, so then you're basically saying that teams don't respect the opponent on any given week. Because that's the only way it can be a trap game. If you're like, you know what, I don't respect the Panthers.
It is human nature to look at the team and think, we're going to win this game. Now,
I think there's confidence, but then that level of confidence would have to cascade into lack of focus and lack of preparation. I don't think that happens.
Right, you play for more teams at 15-1 football.
You're not practicing and focused 110% every practice. That's just not how it goes.
But I don't know if you do that. But if
you might take your foot off the gas a little bit, knowing that, hey, maybe I don't need to take this rep as hard because it's just blank that we're playing.
I don't think
maybe you don't say it in your head, but your actions just sort of feel it because you know who your opponent is.
Maybe it's just the short nature of like the NFL season of 17 games. But I don't think that guys take any game for granted. I really don't.
Brad, I'm sorry, I disagree. I'm just thinking about the simple fact that I guarantee you the Green Bay Packers mentality and the amount of focus they have. Not every player, but there's going to be some guys in that locker room that look at this Carolina Panthers game and it's like,
Bryce
okay,
Young.
like, okay, we're going to take care of business today versus the mentality next week where it's going to be, all right, we like, even if they're not, I'm not saying they're cheating the game this week, but there's definitely going to be a difference of focus and locked in and concentration this week versus next.
Let's make this about Brad for a second. Matthew chimes in. I'm going to phrase this a little bit different, but Brad, did you ever go into a game thinking, yeah, I'm not going to be seeing the field as much, maybe against the 0-16 Browns?
Well, I think that you know matchups, so you know your opponent, but you're telling me that you're saying that then, let's say the Packers this week, right? You're saying that Love's not going to watch as much film. He's not going to be as dialed in. His practices aren't going to be as crisp. You can have confidence going into the game and thinking, we are a better team than this team, so we should walk away with a win. But like if you say, we can just roll out there and it's just going to happen, and I don't need to do what I normally do, like if they're doing something this week versus facing the Eagles next week, if those look different, that's a problem. That's a culture thing.
But this is all mental, though. We're talking about mentally being locked into a certain point. You can go through the motions in practice, but going through the week, you said the confidence level of we're going to take care of this team. Your confidence level may make you go into the game a little extra cocky and confident, saying, oh, we're going to take care of business, where next week is like, all right, this is going to be a game. We need to make sure we on our P's and our Q's. But again, I wasn't in the locker room. I was just playing Madden. You actually punted the ball in the real game.
I don't think people let off the gas based on the opponent.
Do you believe in trap games? On Twitter at KBN ESPN, 68% of the people say yes.
Dang, Ray, you better
Sean chimes in, yes, when it comes to teams coached by Matt LaFleur.
Oh. Now Matt taking strays.
Well, like I said, let's play back that clip from Matt on trap games, because, again, there's just that one part where we should be, not we will be.
I'm not worried about it. We've got enough to worry about just within ourselves and a lot of growth in front of us. If we want to play our best football, we should only be worried about today and this game and nothing else outside
We
of that.
should be only worried about today. We are going to make sure that we are only worried about today.
Don't you think you're overanalyzing a little bit?
No.
I do.
Not when you're heading into a quote-unquote trap game.
He can't speak for everybody.
He's the coach.
I
He's to
agree.
ensure
and he
that
said
he is
we
speaking
should
for everyone.
be only focused on today. I think you're overanalyzing it a little bit.
No. I know.
Yeah.
I know you're the Packer backer protector of all things green and
See,
gold.
so Strofe, this is the instance where you need to be standing on business. You say, nah, I'm telling you, you are overanalyzing. You are thinking. That's what it is. You can feel that way.
He's trying to get on your good
Isn't
side.
that what I just said?
No. You said, yeah. No. You got to stand on business.
I never said yeah. I said, no, you're wrong.
Did he say, no, you're wrong?
It's like, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't sound like that.
Play it back. Play it back. Play it back.
Ben, you're right. Yeah.
I'm telling you.
I'm a sheep. Yeah.
You do no wrong. Everything you say is brilliant and
Finally, you said it. Just like you chop up the things that I say about you that are good, I'm going to find a way to go chop that up and play it.
Yeah,
You're a good producer.
Strofe, I want you to listen back to
Please
the
get schooled by the producer.
So you can learn from how to stand on business, how not to stand on business.
Oh, now Kyle's teaching you more life lessons.
If there's nobody I want less as a mentor, it's you.
You're missing out, man.
Why is it in the 4 o'clock hour you turn on Strofe?
Yeah,
I didn't turn on Strofe. I was trying to help Strofe stand on business. I agree with him.
You keep trying to tell him how to live his life.
Shut your damn mouth.
No. See, that's fake. I want you. I want you.
I called you fake.
Yeah. I want you to
watch this.
play the clip.
How fake's that?
Oh, wow.
How fake's that?
Power trip.
Microphone's off. That's
trip.
power right there.
Wow, cool.
Power.
I need Kyle to tell us about Citizens Bank, though.
I can't. Oh, whoa. Oh, my mic's back up, huh? I dare you to turn it off now.
Got to pay the bills.
Yeah, shut up. Keep it on. But you know what's great right now? Hey, listen.
He has to keep the mic on. It's the sad part. You got it.
He sure does. Anyways, listen, y'all. Citizens Bank, that's the bank you should be banking at right now. Sometimes things just feel right, and banking with Citizens Bank is absolutely what you feel. I remember when I walked in there, man. I was in the McGuanago office. It just felt right. The way they were welcoming, the way they helped me set up and open up my bank account, it was fantastic. It's not just about the checking account, though, and a mortgage rate at all. It's about the fact that they knew who I was, and they actually remember my story, and they actually care about who I am. That gives me so much peace of mind, and Citizens Bank is local. They're invested in the community, and they're all about helping you move forward, KBN Nation, and giving you the tools to make banking so easy, and so personal. So I'm telling you, visit citizensbankwi.bank today. That's citizensbankwi.bank. You can go online or you can download their fantastic app, but I guarantee you will not regret it. Go to citizensbankwi.bank because that is banking where you belong.
Usually news when we hear that from Alex Stroh for the KBN Sports Desk.
Hey, Kyle Wallace here. You're listening to 101.7. Excuse me, it's ESPN Milwaukee. Hey, John Horst should get fired. Wait, actually, he's the best general manager in the NBA. Look at all these offseason moves. No, he should be fired. Two-face looking. Oh, keep talking. Keep talking.
He got you now. Oh, man. I actually had more high hopes for that Stroh, I'm not going to
lie. You're listening to Kyle Bruston Nortman, KBN.
He's a good guy. I couldn't believe y'all lost to TCU.
Yeah, you and me both. Rough.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Looks like we've got an issue on southbound 41 just south of County Line Road. The left lane is blocked with an incident, so just watch out for those delays. Backups also continue from Good Hope Road all the way down to Hampton. Northbound's backing up from Mayfair Road up past Burleigh, and on eastbound 94, got some backups from Highway F all the way past Barker Road, back on the brakes from 84th Street through the Stadium Interchange. Westbound's heavy from 20th Street to about Hawley Road. Traffic is brought to you by Infinity Exteriors, dedicated to saving our communities from unscrupulous contractors. Mother Nature can be unpredictable. Your roof, siding, and windows shouldn't be. We install peace of mind with transparency and quality guaranteed. Visit infinityexteriors.com. And checking the TMJ4 Storm King forecast tonight, partly cloudy, a low of 39. Tomorrow, partly cloudy and breezy, a slight chance for afternoon showers, a high of 53. Weather is brought to you by Indoor Golf Center in Waukesha. Play over 2,000 courses, including that famous one with the green jackets. Book your bay at wisconsinindorgolfcenter.com. From the WTMJ Traffic Center, I'm Debbie Lazaga on 94.5 ESPN.
The delicious taste of victory deserves something equally superior. Cheer on your team with Michelob Ultra. At 2.6 carbs and 95 calories, it's a superior, smooth taste worth playing for. Grab a Michelob Ultra, superior light beer, as you cheer your team on. Michelob Ultra, official beer sponsor of the Milwaukee Bucks. Enjoy a Michelob Ultra at Dugout 54 Milwaukee, Maxwell's in Cedarburg, Stenney's Lake Country, and Brat Stop in Kenosha. Please enjoy responsibly.
This is Eric Brown, owner of Siding Unlimited, letting you know that Siding Unlimited installs Pella windows and doors. That's right, Siding Unlimited installs windows, and we do it really well, earning the prestigious Pella Platinum Premier National Certified Contractor of the Year award 5 times. New windows, our expert team will deliver on a smooth, hassle-free installation, making you feel proud of calling Siding Unlimited for your window project. What's the next step? Call 262-567-4513 or go to sidingunlimited.com.
At Citizens Bank, we believe banking is more than transactions. It's about being recognized and remembered. It's feeling like you're understood and supported along the way. It's the small stuff that says, we know you. Because when your bank gets you, banking just feels better. Citizens Bank. Bank where you belong. Learn more at citizensbankwi.bank/belong. Citizens Bank is member FDIC.
Is back pain slowing you down? When it comes to spine care, you need specialized expertise. At the OAW Spine Center, their orthopedic care specialists provide the highest level of care for everything from herniated discs to spinal fusion. They start with the most conservative, non-surgical treatments like physical therapy and injections. If surgery is needed, minimally invasive procedures at the OAW Spine Center will get you back on your feet faster. With a focus on treating the source of the problem, they take a comprehensive, active approach to spine health, getting you back to the life you love. The OAW Spine Center. There is a difference. Visit OAWSpineCenter.com. That's OAWSpineCenter.com.
Football's back, and if you're headed up toward Green Bay, the perfect stop is Higher Love Cannabis Company, just seconds over the border in Menominee, Michigan. Less than an hour from Green Bay. An easy stop before or after the game or anytime you're passing through town. And with so many low-quality, unregulated CBD products floating around Wisconsin, trust matters. Higher Love, award-winning, organically grown, locally owned, and the real deal. Higher Love Cannabis Company, best in the Midwest. Visit findhigherlove.com/CBD.
You're listening to Kyle Brust and Nortman, KBN, on ESPN Wisconsin, ESPN Milwaukee on YouTube, and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Oh, I'm thinking about all the trick-or-treat going on, and you know what? If you want to keep up with your kids or whoever else, you got pain in your knees, your hips, your shoulders, or your back, you can't do the things in life that are just so simple, so pure like that. QC Kinetics is here, though, to give you your life back, do the things that you want to do, and a pain-free life that you've been searching for. Pain in your knees, your hips, your shoulders, your back, that's going to keep you from living a full life. And maybe you've been told that surgery, steroids, drugs are your only options. QC Kinetics knows that you have more options. And you need to go see if you are a candidate for their revolutionary, cutting-edge regenerative treatment. Repair that damaged tissue, restore and reduce the inflammation, relieve pain at the source. That's all the things you can experience at the QC Kinetics. I've seen it with my own two eyes at the Greenfield location, what they can do and how impressive their results are. You can be one of thousands of satisfied patients who say, you know what? I'm sick of a life in pain. I want a pain-free life, and QC Kinetics delivered. Get your free consultation today and start living that pain-free life. Call them today at 414-240-2298. 414-240-2298. That's 414-240-2298.
Ben Bruss, Kyle Wallace, Brad Nortman. Strove's running the show.
I like this music.
Halloween stinks. I'll never dress up.
You alive?
If my daughter wants me to.
This is the vibe.
Cut this.
800-990-3776 is the Carbless Talk and Text line. We're on YouTube at ESPN Milwaukee, and it's time now for the Wheel of Strove.
It's time for the
Wheel of Strove.
Another day, another spookaroony. See what I did there?
Yeah.
Not.
Probably better tomorrow.
I'll have to have another one
Did I
tomorrow.
ask for your input?
I gave it to you. I'm here to improve.
Spicy 414 hour with Kyle and Strove.
Yeah, I don't know why he's so mad. I was legitimately trying to help him out.
Of Strove.
Good spin.
It's like when you told Homer how to feel, keep telling him how to live.
Okay.
Let's take a trip down south.
Wait, I thought it was green for money. This is usually Kyle's advice for Strove to make money.
Kyle, I invested in Bitcoin last night.
Okay, cool. I mean, it's high right now, but I mean,
Yeah,
It's dipped, though. It's dipped.
It dipped to, so I know you invested like what, $100?
Yeah.
You got you a little piece. I mean, it probably been better doing it a year ago.
Or waiting for a bigger drop.
Yeah.
It was a big drop, though, in the last week.
It's
No,
still
like
over
it's over 100,000.
It's like 104, I think.
Yeah, like a year ago before the election, I think it was in like the 80s.
Yeah, 60 to 80.
But we're going to skyrocket now that I'm in. Now that I'm in, it's going to skyrocket to 150 for the first time.
You're the best.
Your small $100.
Yo, that could go a long way, damn it.
No,
He's doing something right.
But what if I keep stacking?
No,
what if I keep putting money in?
You know, in 2015, 2016, during that time.
Are you about to tell me you still invested in Bitcoin for 2016?
Man, listen, I said if it got down to $5,000, I would do it. It only got down to like $7,000.
Ooh. Oh, you were going to buy a full Bitcoin?
Hell yeah, my friend who went to Yale, he did. And boy.
That's why he went to Yale.
Yeah.
Wheel of Strove.
You know they call Whitewater the Yale of the Midwest.
I don't, that's who?
No, Strove right now on the Wheel of Strove.
Green again.
Yeah, what?
Green again. More money conversation.
Well, good for you, Strove. I'm glad I
We
encouraged
should
you.
keep green as the Strove investment hour.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Push-ups.
Push-ups.
No, that's good.
All
now,
the things.
mental health.
I really have a topic I want to get to.
That's okay. We're talking about mental, physical health, and
It's all
future
important.
well-being. This is what the Wheel of Strove is about.
The wheel understands what he needs.
It's
in
like
his
a
life, not what he
compass.
wants. No, it is because he got the money advice and now he got the push-ups. Two things that he struggles at.
I'm sure the Bitcoin was an addition to a well-diversified portfolio.
It was.
Wait, what are you mad at? Speak up. He took a
What
shot.
did you say?
He took a shot while
I
you were
said
on the
I love
ground.
you, but the whole thing is like, you think he's investing in Bitcoin if I didn't talk to him the way I did a couple days ago?
Wow.
Oh, so you're taking credit for his life changes.
Instead of watching other people on videos like little kids,
he's looking at other stuff. Look at that.
So I'm proud. That's
Can
progress.
you say thank you, Kyle?
Constructive bullying.
Strikes again.
Wheel
of
Strove.
I almost broke the damn wheel.
What a spin.
That's a push-up spin.
An angry spin.
Blue.
It was almost green.
Almost green for money.
I was going to walk out. All right, let's go down to Baton Rouge where people are feeling blue. How about Louisiana Governor Jeff Landry?
Yeah, when I saw
this,
Strofe and I mentioned it briefly, and then I thought it was like a small thing. This thing's blowing up.
No, so this is Louisiana Governor Jeff Landry at like a random press conference.
Who's that? No. I can tell you right now, Scott Woodward is not selecting the next coach. Hell, I'll let Donald Trump select it before I let him do it. I don't know, but the Board of Supervisors is going to come up with a committee, and they're going to go find us a coach.
First off, that Creole accent.
That's
so
the
good.
only thing I could hear.
So good.
Ed Orgeron and him sound awesome.
So he effectively says, yeah, I'd rather have the President of the United States select the next head coach at Louisiana State University than the actual athletic director whose job it is to hire the head coach.
Yeah, Louisiana is 50th in the economy. I think he should be worried about more things than Louisiana and their football coach.
Think about how much worse he can get if LSU's bad,
stinks.
Though. That's got to be.
We saw the financial impacts of the state of Wisconsin with Luke Fickell.
Stink. They're not stinky. They're just not the best.
Yeah, but the best will get them more money into that economy.
Yeah.
That's
okay.
a true driver.
All right.
Like, I've thought about going to, like, Alabama, LSU, SEC game, making, like, a trip one time. But right now, no, not with Brian
Kelly. Could you imagine Tony Evers being like, yeah, Chris McIntosh can't make any more hirings.
That'd be great.
He could be the athletic director.
But this is why the South is built different with college football.
Is this why we're not good enough?
This is one of the reasons. I mean, the
politics
South
needs to get into the University of Wisconsin.
The fact that he feels like he needs to speak on it with passion, oh my gosh, that says everything I need to know.
And right next door at Alabama, A.J. McCarron, the former Alabama quarterback, he's running for lieutenant governor now.
I need to move down to the South and run for office.
What? You don't have any credentials.
You didn't play quarterback at Alabama.
Yeah.
Nor do you sound like them, even when you try.
I can think of like Brian Kelly. Listen, we got to get rid of. We fired Brian Kelly.
Family.
And we can't listen. It's about Jesus and football, okay? And Brian Kelly, he wasn't good at Jesus or football.
He needs Jesus.
Yeah, he needed Jesus. He didn't have it. See, I could pass down there.
That's true.
Hire me as the coach, old ball coach.
That.
Wheel of Strove.
Green.
I gotta fix the wheel quick.
Green,
You're just
please.
so strong, Strove. Look at you.
You're gonna find out how strong I am. You keep talking to me like that.
Oh, yeah. We're all scared.
Look at that. That was a spin. Them push-ups are working.
Oh. Hoiple. A shade of green.
Huh?
I don't know. I just wanted it to be green.
Oh, I get it. We've got an awful Thursday night football game tonight. It's Ravens-Dolphins. Will you watch?
Lamar's playing, isn't he?
Yes.
Yeah.
Sounds like he is. So.
It'll be on. It's on.
How about Bucks-Warriors tonight at Fiserv Forum?
Yeah.
That'll be on as well.
2 TV?
Basement.
You have two TVs
two
there?
TVs?
Yeah.
Why didn't we do the watch party there?
Too tight. Wanted to do the Brewers watch party with more space. We were able to run around, make Palermo's pizzas. The dogs were involved. It was fun. Too tight.
Speaking of dogs, is it wrong for me to ask somebody if they have pets before I eat their food? If they bring it into the office?
Yes.
I think that's strange. Why
I
would
think
you
it's
do that?
strange.
Do you have a deadly allergy to the dogs?
No, he thinks that humans
hold on.
that have dogs at home are gross, and that therefore, since the dogs lick them, they're making the food, and it gets in his head.
If I say,
did I explain that right?
Oh, it has nothing to do. It has nothing to do with pet hair.
The dogs.
Pet hair too.
Okay, so my dog doesn't shed, and I wash my hands when I cook multiple times.
Some people don't. Some people lick the spoon too. Good, and put it back in.
Dude,
If you're cooking for other people, you can't do that.
Huh?
Sounds like you don't trust anybody.
No, I don't. I don't.
But he goes to restaurants.
Well, I would hope
That some of the restaurants, though, he gets to buy one, get ones from too. Questionable.
Oh, they make it right in front of me.
All of them.
How many restaurants make the food right in front of you? that you go
Chipotle and
to?
Qdoba are the ones that have buy one get one quite a bit.
Those aren't restaurants. I guess they are kind of restaurants. They're fast casual.
I know a pizza joint you go to that definitely don't make it in front of you.
Yeah, I know they got the cleanliest food over there.
They have a guy on TikTok showing how they make them pizzas.
Oh, that guy.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Palermo's.
Well, no, I'm talking about a different one that you go to for buy one, get one.
As much as we love Palermo's, they don't make it in front of you. You make it in front of you.
I know. I have a cousin who does quality control there, though.
So you trust it because you got a cousin there.
Hell yeah, I got my family there. Yeah. And then my boy John.
John is hooking up for the wedding.
Yeah, the Palermo's
John.
coming to the wedding. Woo woo.
Well, you're saving hopefully on your energy costs.
Yeah, definitely saving on the energy bill, and I love my windows. I'm just going to tell y'all this right now. If you're thinking about upgrading your home, you're thinking about updating your windows, listen, go ahead. Look at everybody that you want to, but make sure you have Universal Windows Direct inside of there, because I promise you, when you come away, you're going to have a tough decision to make. And you know what I'm telling you to do? Go ahead and go with Universal Windows Direct, because you're absolutely going to love your windows, because you don't want to have your drafty house anymore. You don't want to deal with those energy bills. You want to have great windows, and that's exactly what Universal Windows Direct, they deliver. They have a professional team that takes care of everything, from the free estimate to the expert installation that is just so fast and so quick. You'll get high-quality windows installed right with savings that will make the timing even better. What are those savings? Well, you can buy 2 windows, get 2 free, absolutely no limit. Plus, you can get 0% financing for 3 full years, and to top it off, they'll give you an extra $500 off your entire home improvement project when you schedule in the month of October. So call them today at 414-410-2000 or visit them at universalwindowsdirect.com to schedule your free in-home estimate. And just like me, KBN Nation, you'll be saying, I love my windows.
Man, KBN Nation has turned on Brad. Dave from Aaron chimes in. Brad, not everyone has pro football money. Just because it's quick and cheap doesn't mean it's not a restaurant.
Oh, wow. Brad's been rough. You've been very elitist today, Bradley.
Also chiming in is a good point. Is a good point made about Kyle going to some quick service restaurant. They may make it in front of you, but they ain't cook it in front of you.
That's true. I can see him in the back sometimes chopping it up.
You can see their back to you.
I hope they ain't. If that, wow. I'm definitely going to take me a lawsuit.
Probably happened. You just didn't know it.
Why would they do something like
People are diabolical.
People are crazy.
Mm-hmm.
More next. Kyle and Strofe probably
This is
end up
Kyle
fighting.
Bruston Nortman.
DKB, they get all my love, all my energy, and all my time. I'll be danged if GKB and Craig not going to allow me to take my half-an-hour boo-boo. If I need to do that, they need to allow me to do that.
That's your whole lunch break.
I don't even take a lunch break. I work during lunch.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Looks like we've got an issue on southbound 41, just south of County Line Road. The left lane is blocked with an incident, so just watch out for those delays. Backups also continue from Good Hope Road all the way down to Hampton. Northbound's backing up from Mayfair Road up past Burleigh, and on eastbound 94, got some backups from Highway F all the way past Barker Road, back on the brakes from 84th Street through the Stadium Interchange. Westbound's heavy from 20th Street to about Hawley Road. Traffic is brought to you by Infinity Exteriors, dedicated to saving our communities from unscrupulous contractors. Mother Nature can be unpredictable. Your roof, siding, and windows shouldn't be. We install peace of mind with transparency and quality guaranteed. Visit infinityexteriors.com. And checking the TMJ4 Storm Team forecast tonight, partly cloudy, a low of 39. Tomorrow, partly cloudy and breezy, a slight chance for afternoon showers, a high of 53. Weather is brought to you by Indoor Golf Center in Waukesha. Play over 2,000 courses, including that famous one with the green jackets. Book your bay at wisconsinindoorgolfcenter.com. From the WTMJ Traffic Center, I'm Debbie Lazaga on 94.5 ESPN.
Fans, don't let dirt and road grime bench your car this October baseball season. Step up to the plate with Tsunami Express Car Wash, where every visit delivers the MVP shine. With unlimited washes, fast lane access, and free vacuums, you can keep your ride looking like a champion all season long for less than $1 a day. And with 7 Milwaukee area locations, including New Berlin, it's easy to score big no matter where you're headed. Join the winning team today at TsunamiExpress.com. That's Tsunami Express Car Wash. Wash, chill, repeat.
This is Matt Meitner, owner of Sit Means Sit Dog Training. Do you find yourself talking to your dog but feel like she's not listening to you?
Bella, sit!
Are you constantly repeating yourself but she's not following your directions?
Sit! Sit!
Frustrating, isn't it? At Sit Means Sit Dog Training, we want to help you have a happy, confident, and obedient dog, and we also want to make the training process an enjoyable and worthwhile experience. Contact Sit Means Sit today to schedule a free consultation so we can create a customized training program so you are able to have the dog you want and deserve.
Sit Means Sit Dog Training. Sorry, we don't train husbands, wives, or kids.
Your path to a degree should fit your life, not the other way around. At Lakeland University, you can personalize every part of your college experience. With a main campus in Sheboygan, evening classes across the state, and flexible online options, you choose how and when you learn. Just graduated high school, changing careers, juggling work and life, they've got options for you. You can even earn credit for experience you already have or for the work you're doing now, saving time and money. Start customizing your future today at lakeland.edu/ESPN. Lakeland University. Experience it your way.
It's the final days of the fall trade-up event at Cunis. With winter on the horizon, trade up now to a new safe and reliable vehicle. We're offering top dollar for trades. We'll do whatever it takes to get you into a great new ride. At your nearby Milwaukee Metro Cunis locations in Oak Creek, Greenfield, and Hope Chevrolet on West Metro Auto Mall. Don't miss the last 2 weeks of huge discounts on the most popular cars, trucks, and SUVs from Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC. Shop over 600 pre-owned vehicles under 20 grand and over 150 under 10 grand. Plus, you can buy 3 tires and get 1 for $1 just in time for winter.
I'm Brian Bohm, General Manager of Cunis of Oak Creek.
And I'm Bill Eater, General Manager of Cunis of Greenfield.
We would like to invite you to take advantage of these great monthly specials.
And remember that your vehicle will be covered by our exclusive No Fear lifetime powertrain warranty included with new and qualified pre-owned purchases.
Call or stop in today for your VIP appointment.
Don't miss the final days of the fall trade-up event. Start your search online at CunisMKE.com.
At Tony Wendorf and Associates First Weber Group, we believe in the human side of real estate. For us, it's faith, family, and friends in that order. We live that every single day. I'm Tony Wendorf. We move fast, negotiate with confidence, and communicate clearly so our clients win. We operate from a place of gratitude, having donated nearly $200,000 back to our community since 2020. You deserve a team that delivers a luxury experience no matter the price point. Contact us today to get started. Tony Wendorf and Associates, trusted knowledge, superior service. Contact us at WendorfTeam.firstweber.com.
This is Kyle Bruston Nortman on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
If you are a homeowner, then you know things are always going wrong at the house, or you're kind of looking at that update. Maybe it's a kitchen, maybe it's a bathroom, whatever it is. Lifetime Home Services has all the services you need under one roof. I know for us at our home, we're having Baby Will's closet completely redone. The transformation is looking great already. So excited for how that's going to turn out because Lifetime Home Services can handle that and anything you can think of. Maybe even thinking in the future, epoxy floors in the garage. Those are especially helpful in the Wisconsin winters. Cleaner air, HVAC, radon. So many things when it comes to cabinetry, renovations, you name it. Lifetime Home Services can do it. For over 30 years, families have trusted Lifetime Home Services to make their home safer and better looking. I know we have trusted them with this and so many other things. They continue to prove that they can deliver on trusted solutions and lifetime results. Schedule today for whatever your home needs at lifetimehomeservices.com.
Hit the KBN Sports Desk, Strofe. Ben Bruss, Kyle Wallace, Brad Nortman. We're going to send it over to Brad Nortman, who may have a great weekend planned or not. We will see.
Guys, have you ever felt like you've been set up a little bit and then let down?
Oh, wait.
I texted my guy, the alumni guy.
So for those who missed it, Brad's been invited to be a part of the Panthers alumni stuff going on. Luke Kuechly's going to be there as part of the Panthers. Greg Olson calling the game, and the Panthers obviously play the Packers. Brad played for the Panthers, and there's a big weekend ahead.
Big weekend. I texted him and said, hey, I'm not going to say his name. Still trying to lock down childcare for this weekend. Question, is the offer for dinner and passes and tickets to the game open to my wife as well, or just to me? Just curious on our options. Thanks a lot. Hoping to make it work. Excited to see you guys. He said, Brad, what up, boss? Never a great start.
What up, boss?
What up, boss? Unfortunately, our crew in the premium group have taken all the tickets for this allotment. Dang. We totally underestimated the demand for this Packer game. You'd have to get tickets on your own. hoping I had better news.
Oh, wow.
Still working to see if a pass on the sideline is even possible.
Dang! You can't even get a pass?
I'll just say this. It's Brad's fault. He waited too long.
No, he told me, let's touch base later in the week.
Oh, wow.
Let's touch base later in the week.
That's crazy.
So I got completely bamboozled.
No, this guy let down everybody.
Yeah, he did.
Dude,
bro.
I felt a part of this ride.
This is why I say
Kyle
no to
did.
things.
KBN Nation, no.
That's crazy. No, that's
Don't
crazy.
you turn this out. You're just going to go back to elitist Brad.
Here's the thing. I had already said no in my mind. But then you, Ben Brush, you, Kyle Walsh, you, Alex Strofe, and KBN Nation,
so it's our fault.
You got me dreaming a little bit. You're like, you know what? I should enjoy myself a little bit.
Well, you
I
should.
should be able
You
to do
should.
it.
You should.
I should go.
You should.
And I found myself with an open heart. Stars in my eyes and a dream in my head. And it sounds like if I want to go, I got to pay my way.
God.
I got to pay my way.
So basically,
to go. He did say, he's like, if you get tickets to the game, we could still make dinner and all the things. So it's, I can still shoulder to shoulder with the VVIPs that clearly the demand is so great.
I mean,
And the demand is for you to be with those VVIPs.
Guess. Like, maybe they sold it as, hey, you get to meet Brad Nortman.
He
But they
called
said
you boss.
The demand was greater than we anticipated for this game.
I don't know
What's
why.
up, boss man?
Yeah, I'll say this. I'm not trying to take shots at your old organization, dude. It's the Green Bay Packers. If you're offering for company like CEOs and corporate folks to be able to fly them out to a Green Bay Packers game at Lambeau Field, what you think they're gonna say? No, there's literally like 5 stadiums that are on a bucket list, and this is definitely a bucket list type thing where I get to get flued out. Like, what are we doing? I see Carolina sucks on the field and in the front office. How about that?
Oh, wow.
How about
wow.
that?
I'm going to have to ask you to take that back a little bit. This still is the organization that changed my life.
Nah, they did my boy.
Keep it 100, Kyle.
So yeah. Listen. No,
that is a little bit of a spin zone.
Yeah, standing on business. See, Strofe, that's how you stand on business. You don't back down.
I didn't know I was part of the quote allotment. I thought there was a different allotment for former
you in the
players.
regular
I was just part of the. I was not even a. I'm not even a VVIP. I'm just a VIP.
So you're just an IP.
I'm just a guy. I'm a person.
You're just a P. You're a Jag, like you were after you were a Panther. I would say this. They probably do this for a bunch of their road trips, if not all of their road trips. But the VVIPs, that we'll call them, probably jumped at the opportunity to go to Lambeau Field because it's like the football mecca.
Well, and it's not
filled
like
up.
you just
say that.
easily get tickets to
Were you not
Packer
listening?
games.
Were you not listening?
I almost felt like I heard the same person say the same thing twice.
See, Kyle, this is how you stand on business.
I'm humbled.
No, this isn't on. I'm actually going to take Team Brad here. The answer is, hey, boss, I totally understand the request, and you're important to us. We are going to make it work for you and your wife.
We'll find a way.
Hey,
We're going to find
boss,
a way.
Man.
Yeah.
We got you covered, boss man.
I think you said. I think you should write back. Can you be very clear and upfront what the possibility is? Because I need to know, because we have a lot of things going on.
A lot to juggle.
I mean, I'll be honest. At this point, Brad, you ain't going. Like, you're like me, right? We're nice guys, but also we have egos.
Oh, yeah.
Bro, if you going to sit here and float something in front of me and then snatch it away like that, bumps you. I don't even want to go no more. I barely wanted to go in the damn first place. Now you feel stupid and salty that you considered it and you changed your mind.
That's our fault.
Yeah, no. So, I mean, no,
But
Brad,
no, I'm not going to lie.
That's why I say bumps to Carolina Panthers, and I hope the Packers destroy them.
You
I
know-
hope that's what you say. I hope y'all get your ass whooped.
Yeah, go Pack, go.
Yeah, that's what you should say.
I will say
You
there was a
won't.
part
You
of
won't.
me that was like, because Ben can appreciate this, right? Like when you're playing, you sort of get drummed up all the time, right? You kind of feel like the man. You get like a little bit of all the things, right? But then that gets taken away and you just feel like a regular old guy, right? So I was like, man, it feels good to be wanted.
Somebody again.
It feels good. Like even if I was
They can roll out the red carpet. I might get to the hotel. They might have some gear laid out for me.
Maybe a little care package, right?
But now
I was
you're
like,
just a P.
Now I'm just a P.
Yeah,
I'm not even. I thought it was a VIP.
Yeah, I had 3 Vs. I had you in front of the VVIP.
So I'm certainly behind.
I put you in 3 Vs.
You gave him 2 Vs. You got a little overzealous there.
I'm well behind the VVIPs, but there's such a lack of effort now. I can't even call myself a VIP. It felt good to just be like feel like the man for once again.
I don't want to be mean. You were just a filler.
And now I feel worse.
Oh, well, you ready to feel
I was
worse?
a backup plan.
You ready to
just
feel worse? Joining us next is a Super Bowl champion that would get sidelined, would get for his wife, Brian Balaga. Bumps the Panthers.
This is Kyle Bruston Nortman, KBN.
I've seen some of those jersey checks.
You were a punter.
No, I haven't. I've seen them.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Hey, this is Mike from Infinity Exteriors. Buying a roof, siding, or windows can feel overwhelming. Hidden costs, confusing contracts. We don't play that game. We educate you so you can decide. And when you know the facts, Infinity Exteriors is the clear choice. Since 1997, we've installed peace of mind with no surprise upcharges, flexible budgets, and immediate financing. Infinity Exteriors, saving our communities from unscrupulous contractors. Visit infinityexteriors.com.
Let's get the latest from Lambeau. This is your Green and Gold Fix on 94.5 ESPN. Brought to you by Tri-City National Bank. Tri-City National Bank offers a full suite of personal and business banking products at more than 25 convenient locations. Open your account today at the community bank that's Milwaukee's best bank. Learn more at tcnb.com.
Short, sweet, and to the point. That's how I'd describe head coach Matt LaFleur and his slew of injury updates given prior to Wednesday's practice as the Packers get ready for the Panthers on Sunday. On kicker Brandon McManus.
McManus will kick today.
On wide receiver Dontavian Wicks dealing with a calf injury.
He will not practice today.
And on Lucas Van Ness, the defensive end, dealing with a foot injury.
It's still kind of day by day, and we'll see where he's at.
And finally, LaFleur on second-year running back Marshawn Lloyd, who has not played this season due to a hamstring injury. Does he anticipate him to return anytime soon?
No, I wouldn't count on that anytime soon.
There you have it. That's the latest. I'm Alex Stroh.
This has been your Green and Gold Fix on 94.5 ESPN. Brought to you by Tri-City National Bank, your hometown bank.
Little by little, some banks are pecking away at your balance with fees on their checking. You need an account with no monthly fee. Make the switch to Tri-City. Tri-City National Bank. Member FDIC.
Want your brand to turn heads and win hearts?
Captivate Exhibits can bring your brand to life by transforming lobbies, creating history walls, and beautifying facilities.
For over 32 years, Captivate has been the MVP of trade show exhibits and workplace design and fabrication. Let Captivate craft immersive branded environments that tell your story boldly, beautifully, and with purpose at events and around the office.
Score big by making your next event or your own space unforgettable. Create something legendary by getting started today at CaptivateExhibits.com.
This is an ad by BetterHelp.
BetterHelp therapists have helped more than 5 million people worldwide on their mental health journeys. Moments in therapy, like the right question, a safe space to cry, or a small win can really change lives. This World Mental Health Day, we're celebrating the therapists who have helped millions of people take a step forward. If you're ready to find the right therapist for you, BetterHelp can start that journey. Our listeners get 10% off their first month. Just call or text pound 250 and say the keyword timeout. That's keyword timeout after calling or texting pound 250.
Whoa! What are these? Screamin' Sicilian loaded breadsticks. Available in 2 great flavors, cheesy garlic or pepperoni. Both delicious. Screamin' Sicilian doesn't play around. They're fully loaded breadsticks that come in their own bakeable tray.
Dang! Woo! These are next level. Are they the main course?
Nah, just the appetizer. Find Screamin' Sicilian loaded breadsticks in your local grocer's freezer section. Screamin' Sicilian loaded breadsticks. Bring the party, bring the flavor.
Life's better with Drive My Way from American Family Insurance because we know it's more than just a car. It's your escape pod, your adventure mobile, your memory maker. And we help protect the dreams that drive you. Personalize what you pay for auto insurance and you could save between 5 and 20%. American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Products not available in every state. Unsafe driving behaviors may increase your rate. Visit amfam.com to learn more. American Family Mutual Insurance Company SI and its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Proud partner of your Milwaukee Bucks. One call, that's all.
I feel so stuck.
The Veterans Crisis Line is here for you. Dial 988, then press 1 to call.
You're listening to Kyle Bruston Nortman on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
I've got some famous friends you probably never.
Joining us on Kyle Bruston Nortman before the Homer Hour is Super Bowl champ Brian Balaga. What's up, Brian?
Not much. How we doing?
We're going to get another former player perspective here on the belief of trap games. Homer, you can jump in.
No, this is about the damn game. You tell another.
All right, so
former player
here's the
how badly
situation,
this
Brian.
Star got screwed.
Brad Nortman punted in the Super Bowl for the Panthers, and they have a Panthers event going on with, obviously Lambeau being a destination. They have VVIPs that paid a lot of money to go on this trip, and there's a dinner on Saturday and a hotel for Brad. Sideline passes and a ticket for Brad. He's going to see Greg Olsen, who's on the call with Fox, Luke Kuechly, who he played with. But Brad reached out, figured out childcare for his growing family. And then, his parents were going to do that, and he wanted to try and see if he could bring his wife. And he got this text from his representative.
Basically, they said, Brian, hey, we completely underestimated the demand for our ticket allotment for premium tickets. Don't have any more tickets available. You'd have to find it on your own. And very much up in the air if we could even get sideline passes for that game. So still the invite to do dinner and whatever. But, what was a big promise of attending the game, it just seems like there was too much demand from the VVIPs that are paying a lot of money.
IPT or not.
Has any such thing ever happened to you with the Packers since you left the team, since you retired?
That I've been denied VIP passes?
After they asked you about an event.
One more thing, not to defend the Panthers, but if it was a home game, I could probably do whatever I wanted to. But it's Green Bay, so it's probably limited access.
Yeah. If I asked for certain passes, I would imagine they would probably accommodate.
You're so
myself
nice.
and
Yeah,
my
he's
wife.
so nice.
So nice.
Maybe. Hell yeah.
He doesn't want the headline, Bulaga says Panthers are jerks.
Yeah.
That's probably why.
I was going to ask about the Chargers,
Homer
but
will
it's
say
so
it.
different because you contributed so much to the Panthers.
The Chargers would not accommodate me. No, they would not accommodate me at all. I can assure you that they would not. They think they get lost.
He's got a boycott now.
Well, that's his call. Yeah, it's up to him.
Mr. Nice Guy strikes again.
Hey, here's what you do. Bulaga could call the Packers and take care of this guy.
That is true. That is true.
Brian walked into now. This is his headache now.
He doesn't have to.
Brian's like, wait a minute.
He said he can probably get whatever he wants. I mean, maybe, he said.
He might get the punt for the Packers.
You want me to call and ask the Packers to help out a former Carolina Panther player?
You don't have to be that specific. Hi, this is Bob Luck. I have a really close friend, somebody I respect, and he thought he had tickets and now he doesn't. Can we help him out? They ain't turning down.
With sideline passes.
With sideline
I don't know that you want sideline passes. The tickets. I didn't say Bulaga could get you sideline passes. I think they can get you sideline passes.
Those are more restricted than tickets.
Are they now?
Yeah.
I'll defer to Brian. Are they?
How do you know?
Well,
I got sideline passes for a guy that was a special teams player.
But he's on the active roster.
Oh.
I mean, sideline passes in Green Bay are very tough because there's not a lot of sideline room. It's not like other stadiums where other stadiums sideline area is enormous. Green Bay, it's very tight down there, right? So they restrict that area quite a bit. Compared to,
they can make it work.
Well, no, but the visiting team doesn't generally have that many people that come that need sideline passes. Right?
Powerful.
Right, Brian?
Correct.
Well,
that's true.
That's the whole question, right? These VVIPs stormed the gate. They gobbled them all up.
Brian, do you believe in trap games?
I don't believe in it. I believe in teams looking on to the next week, right? Like, I don't believe in the mentality that teams look past the team because they think they're more superior than a team. Like, they're like, who cares about them? They're going to lay down for us. I think teams get in their own head about looking on to an opponent the next week, and they're worried about what could happen the following week about another team. So I don't look at it's like a trap game as in like that whole mentality of I think teams maybe look a little too far ahead and they think about a potential matchup and what they're going to do to plan for next week, and that they don't focus at the task at hand, right? Like, that's the way I always look at it. But good teams, like I think the Green Bay Packers are, you should be able to take care of business. Like, you should be able to take care of business on Sunday. Like, this shows maturity of a team, right? Like, Carolina's not bad. They're 4-4. They're not 0-8 or anything like that. They're 4-4. They've shown that they can do some good things. But good football teams, like we all think the Green Bay Packers should be able to take care of business, and they should be able to do it comfortably. Like these are the games that you need to be able to get these things over with quickly, right? Like these are the games that you want done in the middle of third quarter, right? Like these are the ones that we need to start seeing that guys, you could start pulling Jordan Love out early and Jacobs and getting guys fresh early. As McCarthy used to say, his famous line was "get healthy on their." I don't know if I could say it on air, so I'm not like on their butts. That's what he used to say. We got to get healthy on their blank. That was McCarthy's famous line, and that meant like we need to get on them early so like guys can get healthy on them, so like players get pulled out. Like that's what Green Bay needs to do this weekend. Like get on them early so you get starters out and get rested and get guys playing time that normally don't get playing time. That's what good teams do.
Do you need to see this out of the Packers this weekend in order to have another level of belief in them? Because they have kind of been playing down to their opponent, whoever it might be.
Yeah, I mean, not that I need to see to have more belief in them, but like I just think those are signs that when you have such a big win like they did against Pittsburgh, those are like maturity signs of like teams as they start to hit their stride. Right, like that's what you normally start to see, and like I feel like that Pittsburgh win is going to be a big momentum swing for them, right? Like beating Aaron and on the road, and like the way Jordan played, and then the way the defense played, like that's like a momentum swing, right? And I think that's going to start like carrying them, right? And I think that's like what you start to see from good teams when they start taking care of business like that against teams that they should be beating, like Carolina, like that's like kind of the beatdowns that you start to see. Like I remember it clear as day, like Homer and I kind of talked about it with Jason. Like did it against Carolina in 2014. We were out of the game in the middle of the third quarter. It was like 38-17, and that was a Cam Newton-led team. Really good team. But like you just take care of business against teams you need to take care of business against. And
would Cam Newton get sideline passes if he needed an extra?
Cam's a